Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 15 of Marvel's Midnight Suns. It's fun how episode 5 doesn't feel like that much of a milestone, but episode 10 and then 15 does, and then like 25 does, as well as 20. Anyway, let's go ahead and hit continue. As of the last episode, we had made, finally, at long last, some progress in the Abbey quest, and I think that the last thing that we talked with Agatha about was, hey, talk to her tomorrow. I don't think there was anything else that we needed to do this evening other than go to bed, and I'd sort of like moved a little ways away from the Abbey to hopefully make sure that we didn't do anything to screw up book club. Yeah, let's just go in and do book club, and we'll advance to the next day. It's over here, I think. Also, we have a running quest from somebody or other to rise in a friendship level with Steve Rogers, which, I mean, sure, man, if you want to give me a reward for the thing that I was basically hoping to do anyway. But that's sort of the MO of this game, isn't it? Just making you feel rewarded for pretty much any way that you choose to play it. It's just really well put together.
Coming to book club tonight?
You know it.
Meet you there.
After you.
I like this book, but I can't explain why. Maybe I'll figure it out as we discuss it.
I should not be this nervous about what you all thought of the book. Even the best translations from Kree lose subtext.
Oops.
I'm good if you are.
As far as I know, I'm ready. I talked to the other two.
I am ready.
Carol, this was your book, so you can start.
I'll throw it back to you. What did you think of the book?
I had a rough time with it.
You didn't like it?
Didn't say that. At first, I've spent more time referencing the glossary than reading the book.
Sounds familiar. What changed?
I noticed a kind of rhythm to the words. I began to see them as lyrics to a song. All that dry talk faded, and it finally came together. The lyrics made it feel much bigger than a chapter on Kree farming implements.
I feel like, didn't I say the same thing where like it was a very lyrical book? And hello to Maxine! Maxine, I hope you had a great Thursday. I know exactly what you mean.
Agreed. As though there was a song behind the words.
Nice. Unless it was disco. You're lucky you missed out on that decade. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Once I caught on, I kept reading and didn't rely on the glossary. I picked everything up from context. That's when I realized none of this was about farming. I'm surprised how much stuck with me, despite some concepts being legit alien to me.
Agreed. For me, the rhythm wasn't lyrics. It was more like the book was written to a cadence.
That's why I had you read it on your Spark. The mnemonic lexicon won't work with a hard copy.
The what now?
An ancient Kree technique. It helps you remember texts that would otherwise be considered... There's no Kree word for stuffy, but essentially that. But all that's packaging. Let's get into the book itself. Hunter, did you figure out what the bloom and the harvest represent?
Okay, definitely not joke. Like, don't come into a situation like this and be like, oh, just like try out your comedy routine. Boy, it was last episode that we read this, and that was 2 days ago for me. There was the news about, sorry, I'm just remembering that it was a lot about the labor that goes into the sowing of the fields and the orbit of the labor and the tower that watches over all. I do feel like it was more about an efficient defense.
The bloom represents the range of a fortress. The harvest happens when enemies enter that range.
That's one vital part. You're right, the bloom can represent overlapping fields of fire, but it's more than one concept. At the time of the book's writing, the Kree cared most about integrating captured territory while still expanding their empire. Conquered worlds came with people. Rather than treat them as prisoners, the Kree provided them with most benefits enjoyed by Kree citizens. This period is known as the cultivation.
So the bloom was when they gained full citizenship under their conquerors.
No, it's when the world requested it. As long as they could feed themselves with Kree farming techniques and defend their world with Kree defenses, the request was granted with few exceptions.
So what's the harvest?
As part of the service required by the Empire, many of these new citizens began the cultivation of freshly conquered worlds.
So they were living examples. Show the newly conquered what they could achieve if they went along with the Empire.
That's also how vampires work.
Carol, I think I pieced together the Kree strategy.
Do tell.
It's all tied to agriculture. Every soldier knows you can't fight if you can't eat, but they applied this to their expansion. Till the field, sow the seed, pull the weed, reap the crop. It means the Kree wouldn't advance until the territory they took was secure and productive.
I'm not sure that it did make them unstoppable, because I don't know what the state of their empire is right now, unless they deviated from this and then subsequently were stopped. I do feel like Hunter, in particular, Hunter is very, like, seek your weak point minded, so that made them predictable.
If your enemy knows how you will act, they can prepare.
Certainly, for other spacefaring empires. But most worlds had no idea the Kree existed until the invasion was underway. But the Kree expansion had momentum. They could afford to push harder because their whole weight was behind the advance. Unless a world could push just as hard, it would eventually fall under Kree control. Carol, how was that?
Close enough to impress me. The strategy in Volume 32 wasn't perfect, but it worked out for the Kree far more often than it failed.
What happened when it failed?
That's covered in Volume 33.
And that's book club. Steve, you're up next. What's your book?
The Mantle of Authority, by General Chester Phillips.
Is this the one you keep saying I should read?
The very same. Now you have to. It's book club. I hope you enjoy the book I chose.
Why do you say that?
It's about people who weren't around until after your death. But I'm sure you'll figure out the context.
So, why choose this book?
Volume 30 was way too spicy for this crowd.
Go on.
I'm kidding. It's relevant to what we're facing today. Hydra, the Lilith, your mom, they seem to have the upper hand all over the world.
And hello to Solid Chrome Hickey. Sorry, we're just finishing up with book club.
The Kree never conquered this planet. Neither will my mother.
Exactly. Reputation makes you seem bigger than you are. We can hit them anywhere at any time. You can bet this adds to our own reputation. And that's how we defeat our enemy. As long as we're still standing, they're gonna fall.
Wow, we actually got plus friendship conversation points with Captain Marvel.
Today's a good day to halt an apocalypse.
While saying something that seemed thematically appropriate for Hunter.
Okay, just between us. Carol's book was extremely weird, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to say that it sucked.
Well, I learned a thing or two.
What, how to grow turnips on the moon?
That is harsh.
I didn't think it was that bad. But interstellar agriculture as a metaphor for planetary conquest, not what I expected.
But that doesn't make it a bad idea. I found it very dry, personally, lyrical or not. Hello to Innertooth, who's also going to drop a lurk. Innertooth, thank you very much for the lurk. Otherwise, I would be talking to Innertooth about Captain of Industry, which he was playing earlier, and I got a chance to at least see a little bit of. Do I think that Blade... So, Hunter, I'm going to say don't tell Carol. The book was important to Carol. our goal is to help Blade get together with Carol. Now, Blade knows that the book is important to Carol. I'm not saying that Blade should lie. I'm just saying that, like, maybe don't bring up the fact that you didn't respond as well to this. If it comes up again later in conversation, then at least you'll have had the benefit of pondering it for a while. Like, you've sort of let it soak in. Whereas if you come directly out of the conversation and say, yeah, Carol, I didn't like that book. Like, how is she supposed to take that? I just don't like that idea.
You cannot let her know what you really think.
Well, that's not what I...
Really? I don't care to lie, especially to someone I'm into.
You do not need to lie, but you can deflect. Just do not offer your unvarnished opinion.
I don't know. She seems to respect people who are upfront with her.
Can I take this back?
Why take that risk?
Maybe you're right. Thanks, Hunter.
Of course.
You leaving?
I mean, I guess. I don't think there's anything else. I already talked to the other two. I literally say aloud, I don't think that he should lie. And then Hunter's like, well, you can massage the truth. But no, I was just thinking that maybe they can look forward to the next book and not like, if she asks, then yeah. But otherwise, maybe don't go out of your way to say, yeah, I really didn't like that book, by the way.
That is it for me.
Righteous.
Okay, I have one of each. I don't know if I have Bring It On. No, I do have a starred Bring It On, and it's already upgraded. So wait, what about Quick Jab? I have a Quick Jab, but it's not starred, so it's not like the upgraded version on KO +1 moves. Let's hit it.
Great choice, Carol. Good meeting.
I'm glad you liked the book.
Yeah, it was different.
Hey, I know we have another book to read, but do you have any free time beyond that?
I could find some time.
Good, because I want to hear your thoughts on Volume 50.
What now?
Volume 50 of the...
When Venom sees your
What?
armor, he will know fear. Volume 89?
Oh, hold on.
Yep, small unit tactics in zero-gravity environments. It's a real page-turner.
Sounds like it.
So you have time to read them?
Yes, that's what I said.
Great. When you're done, we can talk about it, like a mini book club.
Great.
I'd be interested too.
Great.
Maybe we should ask everyone.
Oh, the Hunter's real busy. No time to read about space corn.
That's a shame.
Isn't it, though?
Okay, I absolutely did not want to interrupt that conversation. All I did was walk forward, and Blade decided to change the topic to Hunter's armor.
Something on your mind?
I guess not. Okay, that probably does everything for today. And wait, now I have to say, I do feel better about telling Blade... No, I told him not to speak his mind. Because now... Look, all I'm saying is that if the topic comes up, you can raise it then and say... You know, and like, share the fact that that book didn't work for you. And I feel like, you know, Captain Marvel's not going to take that personally. But otherwise, like, I'm saying leave space for Captain Marvel to realize that, hey, maybe this is a work that's very, very important to her, but may not resonate with some of the others that weren't heavily steeped in Kree culture for a while. Because if you seek her out and say, hey, that book wasn't really my style... but she was already sort of like dealing with the fact that that was true. Like she already has intuited that. Then she just feels worse, I feel like. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about this. I'm halfway tempted to set it back to change outfits every day just to see if she winds up in shop class gear again. All right, it is a new day. because this the dummy, the armor stand has like there's no indication that this is a dummy because it doesn't show the blank head, the mannequin head. All right, let's have a quick jog around. We're certainly going to go down to the forge, so we might as well start there. I'm going to do daily sparring, and we'll see what's on offer, basically. But I'm feeling like we definitely want to do a story mission.
It's not much, but I have managed to locate a few details.
It's basically an energy drink combined with a portable defibrillator. One shot of this baby, and you'll be ready to fight all night, dance all day, and then start a small business. Select a hero. This is something that we can craft now. Generate a copy of each of their cards in your hand, then discard the rest. And if looks could kill... Upgrade 5 magic ability. Sure, why not? Ms. Rasputin shared some remarkable hexes that she claims to have learned from her babushka. With that surname, I do not doubt their provenance. Okay, let's analyze the gamma coil that we got.
Let me do my...
And hopefully this has some Ghost Rider stuff. Because we're still on the hunt for a epic level. Oh, I think we found one. I didn't mean to skip past it. While in this hand, this gains plus 23 damage the next time Ghost Rider is damaged by an attack or a Ghost Rider ability. Okay, that seems really good. So we're 100% going to take Hell's Fury, just to let you guys know. Reinforcement. Summon a hero from the Abbey for 1 turn, draw 2 of their cards, and then exhaust. Interesting. Cosmic Ray and bring it on. I feel like we have, like, this is a very easy choice here. Now, before we go, there's something in here that we can't research because we have to craft an epic Ghost Rider ability. Let's see if we can do that now that we have an epic Ghost Rider ability to craft from. With the hammering. Ugh. So I'm just going to turn the volume all the way down for me. Hell's Fury. So yes, I can do this. We're going to craft it right now.
I look forward to hearing how this fares in combat.
And then exit this before he hits that again. Now, when we come back tomorrow...
Tony is working.
Yes, we'll be able to do this. And that'll be Obsidian Athame? When the next card is played, discard the rest of the hand instead. What the hell does that mean? When the next card is played, discard the rest of the hand instead. Why would you want that? I must be misunderstanding what this item does. I am so curious what that means. Okay, or why it would ever be useful. I have over $300, so we're going to go upgrade the yard outside, and then if we have more, we might do the forge upgrade.
Later.
All right, we're good in here. Oh, there was a super link chat that came in. Magic says, I will bring up the big green elephant in the room. Does Bruce Banner still have access to Superlink? Wow, that hadn't occurred to me. Iron Man says, no, I had it pulled the night Cap arrived at the Abbey. Magic says, could he have our information on his Spark? Iron Man says, the Spark is a dumb terminal. It pulls all its data from our servers. No access means no Superlink. Magic says, could you take pictures of the data? Like basically record it. Tony says, do you have a camera, a proper one, or a phone camera? Go on, try it. Blade is saying, I'm guessing this is why I just heard an air horn. Magic says, Tony Stark, that is a dirty trick. Your Spark is not as awful as I thought. Wait, what is... I guess the Spark has some sort of, like, AI in it, where if it knows that it's being photographed, then it says... It sounds off an air horn and is annoying? Okay, we are... going here. Yes, we're going to read the book. And wait, we didn't read the news repost bot. Daily Bugle repost bot says, breaking. Niagara Falls temporarily shut down today after the river reversed direction for nearly 5 minutes. Visitors left disappointed and confused. It didn't ruin my vacation, but without the waterfall, it's just kind of a wet rock, said tourist C.R. Taylor. Okay, so who do we think C.R. Taylor is a reference to? Is that like I don't know who it would be. I feel like that's a reference to a comic book artist or somebody on the development team. Blade says, at least the water didn't fall upwards. Tony says, yet. Blade says, you're saying it could happen. Iron Man saying, I'm not saying it will, but with all the gamma irregularities, I can't say it won't. Well, wait, what does it mean that the river reversed direction for nearly... Oh! The river stopped going down, but like the waterfall didn't reverse. I was like, wait, the water didn't fall up? Isn't that very much what that means? But no, I guess the river just turned around. Okay, we have some sort of edit deck here. Oh, right, we completely redid her deck. I forgot about this. So I gotta say, I'm a little bit in love with Annihilation. That was so awesome, like as a move. So I don't think I want to change that. Heal, we definitely have to be rid of. I'm very glad that I didn't burn it otherwise. Let's put back in Wild Strike Plus. Last Sight is good. Quick Slash. Fortify. Yeah, I'm not upset about it. I could go with the rest of this. We are missing All Out, which does a lot of damage in exchange for 1 heroism and the willingness to discard all of your hunter cards. It is perfectly played if I do not care about the hunter cards that I have or I don't have any. And hello to Crow! Crow, my sense is that Red Rum Gaming is having a better time with Jedi Fallen Order. I got a chance to watch earlier, and I won't say anything about it story-wise, but was doing an execution on an enemy, and when he dismounted from having stabbed the enemy through the brainstem, like just the weight of the animation carried him right off a cliff and he fell, which is very funny. He's actually loving it this time around. I got that sense. I'm very happy for him. And Crow did clip that. Yeah, that was a very fun time. Okay, Dark Heal I'm not opposed to. It feels very situational, as does Merciless. Merciless is sick, though. Like, if you can, like throw a guy into a generator, you do so much damage. I just don't know that there's anything that I want to, like, swap out for it right now. Man, I have a lot of Dark Heals. Okay. Also, what customization do I have? Oh, hold on. I'm not sure that I want to do it, but... What is this, like fuchsia? Okay, I don't detest this, except it's too close to Venom. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do this right now. I don't know that I'm going to be using this suit a whole bunch, but this is too much like, hey, Venom, I'm your cousin, other Venom, right? So I don't think we're going to do that. Oh, hello to Jab. Harmonious Square saying he managed to spin around and grab the ledge. Oh, did he? So it was even more epic. I thought he actually like fell and it just like respawned him nearby. But regardless, it was a very cool point. Is there anything else I want to do in here? No. But so Carol's injured. We'll put her into rehab. Oh, right. We got a better quick jab. Yes, let's replace regular quick jab with quick jab plus the starred version. Yes, because that's superior. And we'll see if we can upgrade it, but it's already gold, so I don't expect that we can. Let's go back, and then we've got also Ghost Rider. Oh, but wait, before we do it, I mean, we're gonna put in Hell's Fury because it's an epic level heroic. I think we might say goodbye to Judgment. I really like Hellride. It's so good when we get to use it. Damage so many dudes, and it does a lot of damage to each of them. I know that it discards every weapon, every card in the hand, but it's fine. Let's... I don't feel like I really like Judgment Plus all that much. Yeah, let's swap that out for Hell's Fury. Jab, I hope you had a nice Thursday. I keep pausing on the day of the week because I mostly just want it to be tomorrow. Edit deck. Okay. Yes, reinforcement. So this one's really interesting. It's a one-time use. It's very expensive. I honestly don't think that I can take it right now because Gather Plus is so good and Banish Plus is so good. I feel like we don't get to play them very often, but when we do, it like completely turns the combat around. Self-friend is what this is called. I don't dislike self-friend. Self-friend is okay, I guess. Sure, let's get our self-friend. And then we have some sort of an upgrade to her... I kind of like her in the... like... I don't even know what color you'd call this. Brown doesn't quite do it justice. And because of the gold, she's actually the first person that doesn't look, I think, very dumb in all white. Yeah, I actually kind of like that. And then Steel Wind looks pretty sharp on her, too. I don't think I want to drop 225 gloss on it, though. Okay, that's enough outfitting. Oh, the gift shop is open.
Of all the things to use magic for.
Okay, Face It Tiger by the Hard Rocking Hit by the Mary Janes. That is so clearly a Peter Parker thing. We'll grab it. Candle Bone, for the few that actually know what bone smells like. I feel like that's gotta be a Ghost Rider thing, even though his skull is mostly made of metal. Iron Man Fanfic Anthology. I have a fairly clear idea on who this is for. Let's buy it. Okay, so we gotta get...
I still say we should have built a firing range first.
We gotta get Carol into recovery. Even though it's not that much of an injury, but why not?
Sure. I could use a little R&R.
Upgrade abilities, yes.
Back again.
We're gonna upgrade Hell's Fury because we had to like do a second one. So what does this do? It increases the damage by, say, 25% or so, and probably a little bit more than that. While in the hand, this gains plus 22. Yeah. Oh, but it takes 125 heroic essence. So at that point, I want to see what heroism cards I can burn to get what I need. I mean, technically we could save up for it, but I probably have some heroism cards that we can just not have anymore. So show me heroic cards. Bands of Fire. Like, it's a light side thing. I'm never going to use it. We'll get 106 heroic essence. I mean, hypothetically, I might reach a point where I have all the dark abilities that I want, and then I start going back the other way, but I really doubt it. Okay, now we've got the parts that we need. Hold on a second. Let's go to upgrade abilities.
Practice makes perfect.
Here. Here. And I got a compliment. And this is just call to arms. Yeah.
Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Okay, now let's do daily sparring. Let's spar with Doctor Strange. He's the lowest level and also the lowest friendship of the people that we can spar with.
Even a sorcerer supreme can't rest on his laurels.
Okay, abilities upgraded, therapy done, yard upgrades, that's the other thing. The Crucible, add or reroll random mods on upgraded heroic abilities. So maybe I should have done this before I did the Ghost Rider thing, but regardless, like, we're gonna get it anyway.
Not needed, right?
Okay, now the threat room I'm inclined to do, but let me go check the forge upgrades first. I want to do this in an order. I want to make sure that we're getting the things that are the things that we want to have. Forge upgrades. So I'm pretty sure we got unlocked something. Item bench 2. So we do that. And then before we commit to that, let me just check the war room upgrades. I'm more inclined to do item bench 2 because even though I don't use a lot of craftables, I like the idea that we could. No, we
Tony
actually
and
have no
Dr. Strange
upgrades.
may think they're the epicenter of our operations, but we all know this is where the real magic happens.
Hey, Peter.
How do you keep your mind from jellifying?
Well, that's a complicated answer. Just hypothetically, if somebody asks you what your mind jellifying means, what would you say? I mean, I know what it is, but...
Aliens, doomsday prophecies, demons, elder gods?
Are you experiencing existential dread spirals?
Yes. How do I stop my science-minded brain melting into whimpering sludge?
Hello to Ronan. Happy Friday's Eve right back at you. Yes, I am looking forward to the second of 2 3-day weekends and probably the last 3-day weekend for a good long time, but very much looking forward to it. And I hope that you're entering into a nice, relaxing weekend as well.
Make peace with this, Parker. Go with the flow and understand that you truly know very little.
That's sort of how I navigated the social quagmire of high school.
I suppose the same principles might apply.
So the universe is just like high school, where chaos reigns and who you sit with at lunch reflects your status?
Whatever helps you sleep at night, kid.
Well, I'm sitting at the Midnight Suns table and we're pretty okay at battling darkness. You know what? Perhaps the best way to get my head on straight is to learn to cook. I'm gonna try my hand at Aunt May's clam linguine.
Noodles and seafood?
Yeah, I think it'll be my way of eating tentacled gods. I will literally eat my fears. Thanks, Hunter. I think that was helpful. The sky routinely cracks open these days, so I guess I really don't know anything.
Okay, we're fighting a supervillain that's mostly made out of infected mucus, and somehow that was still the grossest conversation that we've had in this game. Who should I compliment? Level 3... Oh, hold on. Let's compliment Captain America, because I'm supposed to get a friendship level with him. And also, I want to have a friendship level with him. He is unavailable for compliments right now. I don't want to bank my compliment. I want to expend it on somebody. Hey, can I compliment you? Nico. I don't think that I'm as much friends with Nico as I want to be. That's been a running topic of conversation. Well, we are rank 3, and I'm only rank 2 with Spider-Man. Let's compliment Spider-Man. Spider-Man, your clam linguine doesn't sound like the sort of thing that would give me food poisoning just from, like, rough skin contact.
Your appearance disguises how powerful you are.
Peter Parker, awesome dude. Says it on my business card.
So is it just me, or is your appearance disguises how powerful you are kind of a very backhanded compliment? Yo, Peter, good job looking so weak. You really lull the enemies into a false sense of security. Okay, so here's the book. I still don't know why we couldn't read The Art of War. I don't know if that was a bug or if they don't have the rights to put a book into the game that's like a couple thousand years old, I think. I don't know how old the Art of War is. It is not a new release, so you'd think that they would have had the rights to it. But anyway, Chapter 4 excerpt. As I've shown in previous chapters, General Custer did not just lead from the front, but from the tip of the spear. This relentless glory-seeking has no place in today's army, of course, nor waging war upon a civilian populace. His recklessness doomed his soldiers. General Washington led from the top. Nevertheless, applying a classic hierarchical structure to a volunteer army creates its own difficulties. Only General Washington's personal engagement with his subordinates, combined with the home ground focus of the Continental Army, allowed for his success. How can we explain the leadership style of Captain Steve Rogers? Hold on, did Captain America have us read a book that sort of extols the virtues of Steve Rogers? Yes, he did personally engage in combat with the enemy, but never for personal glory. Countless after-action reports show Captain Rogers reinforcing a wavering battle line or leading a stalled push to inspire his fellow soldiers. On longer duration assignments involving battalion command, Captain Rogers directed his soldiers from the center. Trust in his soldiers and encouraging some autonomy allowed elements to operate independently while still working toward the battalion's overall goal. It is my firm belief that this form of leadership is not limited to Captain Rogers, but can be replicated in government, military, or private industry. Regardless of the quality of those points, it seems a little crass to assign everybody at book club a book that spends some time talking about how great you personally are. And don't like, oh golly gee, I had no idea, I forgot that was in there. No, Steve, come on. And like, they've done such a good job of making Captain America likable in this. It would have been for him and Captain Marvel. For him and Captain Marvel, it would be so easy to make them preening, sanctimonious, intolerable jerks, and they've done such a good job to steer clear from that. To have Captain America recommend that you read a book about how good Captain America is, that feels like some Homelander stuff. Like, what would Homelander do? That exact thing. Wow, there is no one else to talk to right now. So, we can craft new items and pick up this green glimmer that I didn't see before. And I didn't check the map of chess yet. And then we're going to go do a story quest. At least I think a story quest. It does sort of depend on what's available. The item bench is... Wait, did I spend my cash yet? I didn't, because I wanted to go check the war room. Forge upgrades, item bench 2.
A power not unlike my own.
And, we'll be able to research this someday. Craft 12 items at the item bench. So we're going to need to do that between now and when we have the research level to do it. Let's go see if we can research something. Or craft something. Let's start at the bottom. Effort Maximizer is interesting. It's the one that we just unlocked. Generate a copy of every card and then discard the rest. So I like, that seems like it would come in very handy if we have like a lot of hunter cards and nobody else. Then we could just like double up all those cards, especially if they're like quick cards. Vampiric Essence is also really valuable. Nanite Edge, we don't have this. Select a hero. Their attacks apply 2 bleed for 1 turn for free. Let's build that.
This should be useful.
I like that it tells you how many you have. Select a hero to taunt all enemies in an area. Also seems very useful.
This will do nicely.
Blessed Blade. Give attack cards in your hand critical for the rest of the mission. What was targeting module? Apply 2 marked to a random enemy targeting them. And marked means that if you knock them out, then the card play is refunded. Let's grab one of those.
Always better to be prepared.
That's enough crafting for now. I don't want to use all of my essence. And barring something unusual, let's go... We've already practiced with the Venom suit, or anti-Venom suit. Oh, Captain Marvel's not available. Like I said, barring under anything unusual. Yeah, she was injured, so we put her in rehab. So, I would like some intel. Very much. Even though that's hard and we get an epic level artifact. Boo. Well, let's do the intel cache rare, because I do very much want this. And don't I want to bring... Am I remembering correctly that I want to bring Deadpool on a mission? I feel like it. And then let's bring... Let's bring Magic. We just did a mission with Magic, though. Let's bring... Hold on. Do we have a sense of who has more or less experience points? Let's just bring Nico. Now, the only thing is, I don't think that we have a lot of customization with, like, Deadpool, for example. Yeah, we've got a quick shot, and I wouldn't want to put that in. because we've got Spider-Man to do all the quick shots. We might have a little more customization with Spider-Man. Oops. Edit deck. We've already got... Wow, we have a lot of opportunists. Chain Strike Plus, we've already got a bunch of that. And then Spider Sense, yeah, we're pretty much maxed out with what we can do with him. So that only leaves Nico. She's got an upgraded Swarm Plus. Restore all health. The target has 50%. I think I might want to bring Restore Plus with us, because we've got a lot of damage to deal. Yeah, let's swap out one blood magic for Restore Plus. I feel like that's it for now. Yeah, okay. Oh, and we're not fighting Hydra on this mission. This is something that Marquardt was teaching. So let's not take Cursed Effigy. We definitely don't want to have more bleeding here. Select a hero, they gain block for each enemy targeting them. Yeah, let's, hold on, let's grab that, because that's better than the one that's only good against Hydra agents. Jab says, Custer was a very good commander during the Civil War. I would also point out, if you're leading a cavalry charge, you pretty much have to lead it from the front. Which side did Custer fight on in the Civil War? I am not familiar with General Custer outside of the famous defeat that everybody talks about. I know that this is a completely different universe, but my headcanon is that this is maybe something that the Insomniac Peter Parker Spider-Man did prior to the events of the Insomniac Peter Parker game. Okay, defeat all enemies.
Not a problem.
Jab says that he did fight for the North. Damage a random enemy. If it's KO'd, it'll have up to 3 recasts. So... of the set, there's too many targets here for that to be a good roll for us, because there's 4 targets that get killed and 5 that don't, so I don't like that. Quick Kick, though, that'll clean us up real good. Also, we can do Quick Kick after we... Well, let's hold on to blood for now. Okay. Let's hit this guy pretty hard. And then what we'll do with Quick Kick, maybe that'll be enough to, like, kill him. Yeah, it should be. So we're gonna go... Wait, what is happening with my life? Quick Kick. 1. No. Oh, this is not the one that chains. Okay, well then I would like to Quick Kick him into that guy then.
You must be pretty brave. I know I wouldn't want to fight us.
I'm gonna do all together now because we'll draw 1 card. Hello to Jelly Buns, who says TwitchCon in Vegas this year sounds like a great way to get sick. I will say this, after last year's TwitchCon, I'm a little bit surprised that they're, like, it's just me. When one of the major stories that comes out of your event is a major streamer, like a popular streamer, broke her back in 2 places doing one of the, like, entertainment events there, that... It's not that I'd never go to... Well, actually, I would never go to TwitchCon. But it's not that wouldn't be the reason I wouldn't go to TwitchCon, but, like, I sure as hell wouldn't trust in the safety provisions of anything that they have there. So we picked up another Thwip, which is awesome. for things that are not this particular situation. We don't need to restore any... Yeah, let's do Witchfire, and we'll see what we get. On redraw, recover 42 health. Yeah, we're not there right now. If we're lucky, this will kill a lot of guys. And if we're not lucky, it'll just do some damage to somebody. I'll take it.
Run along now, you're outmatched.
Okay, so we are out of card plays, but not necessarily out of options. We could use one move to kick this guy into this guy. We could potentially... Spider-Man could... Oh, okay, yeah. So let's use some heroism to take this guy off the table.
Coming at you.
Now that was not a move. Deadpool could, like, hit that guy. But if I'm going to do that much damage or something, I'd rather hit that so that it doesn't pop again. Nico, what can you do with this? Oh, yeah, hold on. If we're going to hit something, we're going to hit that, because that's going to do a lot of damage to it.
This should be good.
We may not stop it from popping, but we do ensure now that when it does pop, it's going to die in the process, I think. Okay. Now, the only other thing that we might do is bring Deadpool over here. Oh, hold on. We might throw this as well. Yeah, I've got enough to do this. Deadpool. Throw this at this guy.
Allow me.
And then we're going to see, like, how we can kick this, because we still got a move ready. Wait, how? Okay, hold on. I feel like it's ridiculous that we're apparently not in range of hitting that. Deadpool, move slightly over here. Okay, now, yeah. So it doesn't look like it's going to kill it. It's going to kill the guy that we kick this into, but then he's also going to impact the chrysalis there.
Are we excited?
Hello to Fox. Now, I do have 2 redraws, but I don't see a lot of benefit in doing this right now. You know what? We're not going to be able to play 2 Thwips next round, so let's redraw that. And then we got a hero combo, which we also can't really do, but... Yeah, let's redraw the hero combo. It seems a little bit much. Chain Strike is going to be great, assuming that we're still alive next round. Let's hit it.
Cheap shot.
I hope I'm making a good impression on Caretaker.
Okay, I don't think that we want to do Quick Shot, which is going to inflict bleeding, because it's going to supercharge some of these guys. Blood for blood. Where's Nico? There she is. Yeah, everybody took at least some damage, so Blood for Blood is feeling a little bit better. Let's use Blood for Blood on... this thing so that it doesn't pop and generate more dudes.
I think Lilith is holding out on you. Maybe you should ask about some new powers.
Next to environment attacks cause 0 heroism and deal 21 damage plus 2 moves this turn. Let's do Chain Strike, because that's one of the few things we can do that won't get us bleed. Let's hit 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I don't get mad. I get even.
All right, with that whirlwind tour of the entire level.
I'm good.
Now, we can like body check this guy into that pallet or whatever. That'll do some damage. And hey, you know what the good news is? I think that now that all of the simple vampires are gone, I don't think we have to worry about the bleeding damage quite as much. I could be wrong about that. Let's... I've got one card play. I don't like any of these. So I'm curious. Mark Wacken asked the same question. I'm not sure. So like this would cause me bleed right now. Not a fan. What happens if I just discard it? It just goes away. Okay. I'm still not exactly sure why you'd want to discard instead of redraw something. Let's redraw... Opportunist is still nice because of the fact that it does give us 2 heroism, so I don't want to be rid of that. Let's redraw Quick Shot. Maybe we can get a version that doesn't cause bleeding. This also causes bleeding. Draw a heroic card. Change the cost of all heroic cards to 0 until the end of the turn, which we wouldn't want to do right now because then the turn immediately ends. Okay, Spider-Man, tie this guy up. And now we only have to worry about 1 attack coming in, which, if we're a little bit lucky, maybe we won't even have to do that. Yeah. Oh, wait, Deadpool could... Stop it, Spider-Man. Deadpool could potentially... Yes! Stun him! Awesome, now we don't have any incoming attacks. Also, Foxmart is saying Angel said redraw twice, drawing stream up later. Wait, is that... a reference to something? What is that? Okay.
I didn't get a checklist or anything, but so far, so good.
So, Opportunist is going to get us some heroism, but not enough to do most of these things. We could do Swarm.
I'm on. This should help.
Pain Pinata. Sure, let's do Pain Pinata on this guy. Now, this is going to cause him to bleed, and I'll be interested to see, does the other vampire get supercharged? Because I think it only happens to the minion vampires, where they get, like, amped up when they smell blood. No, see, nothing happened. So, let's do Swarm, because I don't often do it. Yeah.
Let's try this.
Foxmont said the old Half-Life 3 confirmed meme.
Anybody else just get a weird feeling?
I feel like I don't know that particular meme. Except for the fact that, like, Half-Life 3 is such a... I don't want to say joke, but such a, like, not a thing that actually exists. Oh, did I already use my move? So... I don't even think there's anything I want to redraw. I have 3 moves and nothing with which to do. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, no, we can totally shoulder check this guy. Now, do I just get to do that again, or can you only do that once per turn? Yeah, no, you only get 1 sort of like body check per thing. So I think that's everything we can do for this turn. Take something minor and completely blow it out of proportion. Oh, like any random comment being like, oh, that's it, Half-Life 3.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Jellybun's saying Angel is an art streamer now. Oh, well, Angel would have to be an artist for that. So that is a cool comic book cover, and I'm just going to keep it. However, I did put something up in Mia's Discord about some stuff that I'd done in just such art. I do want to do some backgrounds for the characters. I'm nervous about destroying the painting in the process, so I'll try to be careful, but at least now we have the pictures that they once existed. Okay, research progress is done with Deadpool. Let's go talk to Agatha. And then hopefully, well, not hopefully, tomorrow Captain Marvel should be good and we can proceed with the story mission.
Hello, Hunter.
Okay, did I misunderstand? Did she not say, come see me tomorrow? Let's check the map. Yeah, nobody wants to hang out. Nobody wants to do anything. We could definitely get this. And this. You know what? Let's stop by Agatha's altar first. Because then what we can do is just see if I have any artifacts to put in. Jellybun says, okay, I'm going to let out my inner art instructor with you. Background first. Jellybuns, I'm aware that I should be doing the background first. The thing is, I don't know how do people do the backgrounds first? Because I make so many mistakes and have to paint over what I'm doing so many times that I feel like if I do the background first, the background's just going to get completely destroyed.
Was this bowl always here?
I don't think I have any items to place. Yeah, no. Okay, let's look. Oh, we've got an epic level chest. Grab that. Legendary, whatever. Jellybun says doing it over and over again is basically how art works. Zerder is saying hello to Zerder. Oh, and also Harmonious Crow is saying this game is on sale right now and I'm so tempted to get it thanks to you. I blame you, shakes fist. Crow, I really like it. That's what I can say about it. It's one of those games that's specialized enough that it would be difficult for me to recommend to others. The people who I would normally think would love it, like Caroluna, like noped out immediately. Like, Caroluna likes deck building games, but it was sort of the tone of it that he did not like very much. And then there's Tom Chick, who is a huge strategy guy. Like, he loves strategy games, and this game is so strategic and so tactical in the way that it plays out. But according to Marquack, he also noped out immediately. So like, you've seen enough of this that you know I really like it, and hopefully I've done at least something approximating a good job of explaining so many of the things that I like about it. Like, it's not just like, oh, pretty colors and big impactful hits. Like, there's a lot going on here, and I have so much respect for the design. But yeah, this would be a tough game to recommend to another person when everyone I can think of that might enjoy it is like, nah. Jellybun is saying doing it over and over again is basically how art works. I accept that, and also am like, but I don't want to, like, if I have something that seems pretty good, what I'd like to do, and maybe I'm not doing it right, but like, do the best I can on that, and then take whatever I learned or would have wanted to do better and take that knowledge forward to the next one. Maybe that's not a good idea, and I should like focus on doing one thing until it's like as good as I can possibly do it, like even if it means doing it several times, and then move on to something else. It's just, I guess for me, I'm a little bit concerned that I'm gonna wind up getting like feeling burned out if I do it that way. Jellybun's saying what you said is literally how art works. Also, well, hold on, there's a lot of comments. Crow is saying, Zerder's saying that's how they do the background first. They make many, many mistakes. Jellybun says that's why she loves digital art so much. And in digital art, like, you can undo a mistake that you make. In such art, you cannot. Like, that's actually part of the design. One of the philosophies of the game is that there aren't any mistakes. It's just happy accidents. And yeah, actually, on some of the stuff that I've done, I made a mistake, and then in the correction, it came out better than it might otherwise have been. But I've done enough editing work in my life to know that sometimes the best thing is, like, just step away from this. Like, any further cuts, edits, changes, moves, adjustments that you make is only going to serve to diminish it from this point. So, like, that's where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop here. But, like, yeah, I feel like if I can ever get a little bit more confident in the sizing and proportions of things, then I'll be more comfortable doing, like, let me do the background first, and then I can at least rough out what the rest of it's going to be. Sorry, just 1 second, because I did want to run back slightly. Wait, what did Fox McCloud say? Oh, that several people are typing? And then Crow was saying, I was initially turned off by the cards, and I don't play any other games with cards. Crow, like I said, I also would have, if this game was described to me in a vacuum, I would have said, oh, a card battler? Yeah, that's not really, I don't really go in for deck building, because I feel like a central tenet of the experience, like a critically important part of card battling, is not being able to do the thing that you want to do right now because you didn't happen to draw that card. And I always feel like that's going to be a lot more frustrating than it actually is when I'm playing a game like this. This game has a lot of other things going for it. I love the way that it looks. I think it's got a great, I think that it's very technically accomplished, and also I like the art style and the fact that you can, like, change the cosmetics on your characters and stuff. I feel like every single thing that I do, I feel rewarded for having done it. And it's got, like, a cool comic book story that I really like. Okay. So for me, it's like a trifecta of, like, no matter how I feel about card battling, and I'm actually really enjoying this one, I've got a lot to enjoy anyway. Jad says it does seem to reward knowledge of the Marvel Universe. Jellybuns is saying that it lets her learn every time she does, which is almost certainly in direct response to something that I was saying before. It might have been like the happy accidents part. Jellybun says I'm actually working on something that's way outside my comfort zone. It's given me a few mini anxiety attacks. Yeah, when what I want to do is, so the art that we're talking about is in such art, but it's like paintings of Wildermyth characters. And now that I've got at least screenshots so that people can see what they were, what I'd like to do now is, now that I've practiced doing some of the character art, I'd like to find a nice background from Wildermyth and then see if I can do that, or, like, replicate something close to it. You know, use that, if not as a direct reference, a strong inspiration for doing backgrounds for the other characters. So I feel like I've done everything. We opened up a bunch of chests. Agatha doesn't have anything to say for some reason. I did find, you know what? I did find one piece of Mooncrest last time. There's probably something else that I should do in the Abbey, but I very much want to do the next story mission, because we did not do any story missions last time. Maxine's got to sleep. Maxine, thank you so much. I hope you have a great night and a restful evening. I can tell you this, Crow. I absolutely, like, while I would hesitate to recommend the game to someone, depending on, like, what their personal preference was, I would absolutely not recommend against the game to somebody. Like, you've seen enough of this that you sort of know how it flows and stuff. It is, I'll say this. The only other note that you probably picked up on is that I'm choosing to play it with a controller. I don't know what the experience would be like with mouse and keyboard. Probably be fine. But I gotta say that I really like the way that it functions with a controller.
Good to see you.
I can't wait to remind Lilith just whose sanctum she's occupying. So let's go evict her demonic self.
Jellybun is saying that she's trying to draw an original mecha robot babe, and so far I've learned that robot girls are just girls with dustbusters for clothes. Okay, let's stop here at the gift shop. Transcendental Chimes. So that's a Doctor Strange thing. I feel like we never get to hang out with Doctor Strange, but I'll buy an epic level thing. The unauthorized biography of Captain Marvel. So as we read this, is this for Captain Marvel or is it for Blade? Because I bet it's for Blade. An intensely personal, some might say prying look into the life of Earth's greatest hero, Captain Marvel. Buy it now, supplies are limited due to pending litigation with Carol Danvers. Yeah, this is not something that Well... Then again, maybe Captain Marvel wants to, like, you know how Bill Cosby tried to get every copy of the cartoon show Fat Albert, like, destroyed? And George Lucas has the same take towards the Star Wars Christmas special? Like, maybe Captain Marvel would like having this unauthorized biography turned over to her so she could, like, throw it into Jupiter. Combat in World War II. Well, I know of one guy who has a particularly personal interest in World War II. Okay, daily sparring. Let's spar with... Who did we do last time? Nico? I think we did Nico last time. But... Or Steve. Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get a friendship level with Steve. And he's only, like, level 2 as well. How is he level 12?
I can see you've earned your reputation.
Jab is also saying, I'm really curious how different it would be in a replay. Like, Jab, a replay of this game or something else? 'Cause I will say this about the design.
No gain.
I suspect
I still
that...
say we should have built a firing range first.
Applyability.
Ready for more?
mods. Once a card has been upgraded in the yard, it can gain a random bonus modifier through the Crucible. Previously modified cards can continue to swap in new modifiers through the Crucible as well, but the cost will climb every time a new modifier is re-rolled onto the same card. So let's look at Hunter. Okay, so we'd be spending some essence, depending on the type of card, and more essence for rarer cards. A little bit of cash as well, but I have that. But we also get some training XP. Okay, well, let's see what we can get. I happen to be a particular fan of Whip Plus. Or does it show you what you get? I don't think that it does. Right, okay. So let's apply a
Sometimes
bonus
you just need to spice
to
things up.
Whip
Try
Plus.
something different.
Oh, we get to choose. Apply one marked, 1 week, or redraw to recover health. Oh! A self-heal on a whip card, and you get dark points for it? I think I like that ability. Then again, 1 week is also super good for, like, neutering enemies. I'm gonna go for the 1 week, I think.
New and improved.
Okay, I'm liking this system. How about Fortify? I'm not sure. I don't use Fortify a huge amount.
Maybe you should just hit me up on Superlink when you're ready.
Dude, I'm not taking that long. The one character that I know we're going to be spending a lot of time with is Hunter. Let's upgrade Quick/Plus. 2 marked or 1 vulnerable. Boy, neither of those is really good for Quick/Plus, because usually I like to use it when I am gonna kill somebody, or KO somebody. Let's apply the 1 vulnerable, because that way we can set it up for like a big hit.
A timely enhancement. Let us see it in action.
And then let's upgrade somebody's attack. Can I do a good, like, blade attack here? Relentless plus.
Don't worry about me. I'll meditate until you're ready.
If target was damaged this turn, plus 72 damage. Yeah, let's do this one. Increased damage, yeah. Let's take that. This is gonna be his big ass strike. Okay. I guess I should see, are there any others? Like, what am I saving up for? We've got a bunch of skill essence. Let's go to Nico. She's got lots of skills. Nico or Doctor Strange. And I can't quite afford to do that one. Blood magic is okay. Empower is pretty cool. I do like doing Empower. Let's see if we can upgrade Empower. Redraw or gain 1 heroism. Yeah.
You ever wonder if those birds out there are stuck here, trapped in the Abbey's bubble? It's creepy if you think about it.
Okay, that is all of the essence that I have right now. So I just looked at Jab. This game, the more I look at that armor, the worse it looks. Jab is saying, oh, sorry, Jelly Buns was saying about the original mecha robot. Maxine is dropping a lurk. Maxine has probably stepped away, but for real, thank you so much for the lurk. Okay, let's chat with Ghost Rider.
Have you noticed any ramps around here? Maybe a ramp-like slab of mostly level stone, kind of at an angle?
For what?
I want to jump the hell ride over the Abbey.
I cannot help you, but I cannot wait to see how this turns out.
Yeah, don't crash. Have a little faith, Hunter. I'm going about this all wrong. You think Carol will get involved?
Maybe.
If anyone can chuck a car over the Abbey, it's her.
Okay, we can upgrade or decrypt the intel cache, and yeah, we've got some gamma coils. Also, oh, guys, I'm not sure that I pet Charlie yesterday. Let's make sure that we pet Charlie today. I knew there was something I was forgetting.
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
If Looks Could Kill has been completed, good, we're using the hexes. My babushka would be proud to bring fear into the eyes of those who would challenge me. Yeah, so we got the Evil Eye Totem available for crafting, and we got like a sampler. Devil's Deal. So this is our oldest one. We couldn't do it for a while because we didn't have a Ghost Rider ability. Let's go ahead and get this one. Obsidian Athame. Fox is unfollowing because of the the dog neglect. We shall find Charlie. We shall make it right. We'll give her big treats.
How's that for quality workmanship?
I don't hate it. Opportunist, Witchfire, and all together now. So this is a modified Witchfire. 25% chance to apply one vulnerable.
Take myself out of the loop here.
Only got 3 of those though. We're definitely going to take Boom Headshot. We have too many opportunists as it is. Let's pick up an extra all together now, maybe. Yeah, because I've already got Witchfires that I'm very happy with. Ability crafting, blueprint exchange, research, and challenges. Yep, we've done all that. I'm going to hit this just so that it doesn't keep telling me that it's got something new, but I don't think we're going to craft it right now. And then new intel cache to decrypt. Oh! Hold on. Did we have something in Superlink as well? We've already read all of that. And we've already read all that. No, we don't.
What's new, Hunter? Okay, Central. Work your magic.
Oh, Jelly Bun's saying nobody ever
Well,
pets
this was
Jelly.
educational in a terrible way.
Okay, that's a lot of intel, which we're gonna like immediately spend. So let's make sure that we do the one that's going to expire more quickly. We've got a message from Ms. Marvel. Something hit an entire neighborhood and left everyone unconscious. No one knows what happened, just that the lights went out, and then they woke up in the hospital. Now repeat that for like 1,000 households. Help me check it out. We'll cover more ground together. We will. It doesn't require anybody specific. So... Oh, maybe it... Oh, their hero levels are too low. Okay. Before we commit...
If we had some rookies,
I think the only thing that we need to worry about is that
experience.
Captain Marvel is available to us. So let's send Steve because he's the highest level. And then that frees up everybody else to go on missions with us.
Happy to help.
Now, we do have one other one. This is level 11 also. We received a message from S.H.I.E.L.D.'s agent Mockingbird. I'm supposed to get you intel, but I can't until I file a mountain of paperwork. If you can send someone to help me cut through the red tape, getting you intel will be my top priority. She detached directions to a S.H.I.E.L.D. office and expense report for food and mileage reimbursement. Well, I have to say that on the list of people who would be able to help with paperwork, Blade and Deadpool are not really high on that list. Well, I mean, Blade does like to read, but I don't think they'd have the patience to do a lot of documentation. He's been self-employed for so long and also not paying taxes, I assume, that he's not going to care very much about, like, doing a lot of documentation. But Peter Parker writes a lot of college papers, so I feel like if you need a research assistant or, like, office assistant, he's your best bet.
Friendly neighborhood service at friendly neighborhood prices.
I'm here if you need me.
God help me if we have to have Spider-Man available for the Venom mission.
Hunter.
Because as soon as I hit go, I was like, oh wait, didn't I want to bring him along to fight Venom? It's kind of his whole thing. Sam Leonard pats Bunny, pats Jelly Buns, and Jab is saying, well, Jelly is sort of sticky. Why is this saying that I can do something with it? Upgrade abilities.
Time to take it to the next level.
Oh, right, because we got this. But I don't have 60 skill essence.
For old dogs. No excuses here.
Next to ally ability KOs count towards Enfuego. Wow, that's a really good upgrade. Like, that's a really good upgrade. Let's do that. I need to find some skill essence to burn. Yeah, I absolutely would not trust Deadpool to do any of my paperwork. Think for a second. Who's going to have skills that I can burn? Oh, let me sort by skills. I already have a much better Empower, right? Yeah, let's burn this one. Does that... I don't think that gets me up to 60, but let's check. Where does it even show? Jelly Buns is gonna hit the restroom, come on back.
I'll let you skip training.
Upgrade.
Ready to work?
Here. No, I'm too short. Okay, not a problem. So the other person who might have some skills that we can burn is Doctor Strange. And magic. I don't want to destroy that because I don't even think I've been able to use it yet. Oops. Okay, go back. You don't have any skill points, do you, buddy? No. No. Nope. I feel like it's been a long time since we've seen Iron Man. And yeah, I don't want to get rid of New Plan yet. double your current heroism is actually pretty helpful in certain cases. No, I don't have a lot of skill cards, you guys. We already looked at her. Oh, we should have some free opportunists, right? So, oh, remove mod. No, I don't think that I want to do that. If anything, hold on. I want to, like, swap that out. +2 moves this turn. Yeah, hold on. That one. But then the others, I can... Yeah, I don't need multiple... I don't need this many copies of this, so let's go ahead and burn that. Now we're going to have plenty. Okay, ability upgrades
Back
for
again.
Deadpool.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
No, you shouldn't have.
Sliders deal increased damage. Yes, please. And then that's just going to keep happening. Wait a second. Was that a... You guys, I could have burned Call to Arms. Oh, well. Next time. Yeah, in terms of doing bureaucratic paperwork, you know the other person... You know, honestly, my number one choice after Spider-Man would have probably been Captain America. Because I feel like he's just game for helping out people however.
Good girl, Charlie.
Hey, cool. Charlie's been upgraded. I can't believe... I think I forgot to pet her yesterday. That doesn't feel good. Okay, before we go on our quest... Nobody... Oh, wait. We've got one. We've got to check out some of these palettes. Hold on a second. Go here. No. Customization. Here. Here. I feel like we have to use this for the mission, so I'm not going to switch out of it. Okay, I do kind of like the green. That's pretty cool. If I could afford green, I'd probably do that one. Because the green looks nice in this particular, like with the green and black. Also, it's like this really like vibrant. It's not super vibrant though. I don't know, what word would you use for this? It's like leafy. I don't know. I would actually put that on if I could afford it. But we've gotten others as well. Screw it. We'll take a look at those later. And now let's go do the mission. Sam Lander, by the way, I hope that you had a nice Thursday. I keep wanting to say Friday. I'm so sorry, you guys. So now we know that you need Captain Marvel and Spider-Man, which really does make sense. So, wow, we've got a lot of epic stuff that we can do. Gamma Coil and credits. I am running a little bit light on money. Or Artifact epic. I do like this because it does require magic, and magic's a little bit lower in levels than everybody. So let me just save it up because we haven't done that yet this stream. And the last time that I complimented this game's technical stability, it then immediately crashed. So let's just play it safe. Sam Lander says, it is Friday for me. I took tomorrow off and get Monday off. So I have a 4-day weekend. That's awesome, Sam Lander. Does that affect when you'll be starting tomorrow? Because I know that you're starting a brand new game tomorrow, and I will at least be there in spirit, by which I mean leaving a lurk. I don't want to see too much about the new game that you're playing, but I will absolutely... Oh, we can't even do the bonus. Yeah. Not that I need the arcane keys, it just would have been fun. So... let's do this, but we're going to try to, like, modify magic a little bit. We have not had Tony in a long time. So let's bring Tony and Blade? Yeah, no, let's not bring Captain Marvel, because God help us if she gets injured again. So let's bring Blade. Yeah. Okay, now, hold on. I do like knocking people through portals. Let's re-examine her edit deck. We have 2 portals. What are these things that can, like, kick people through the portals? This has knockback. This has knockback. This has forceful knockback. Why do I have so much trouble kicking people through portals? And then move an enemy? Yeah, no. Her deck is exactly what I would want it to be. And let's just look at Tony's. I feel like we're in a good place with Blade, but... Air superiority is very expensive. It's good against thick crowds of people. Oh, but you can redraw it twice to get it up to 60 points of damage. Okay, let's leave that in there. Sam Leonard does say that he's going to start early tomorrow, and Jelly Buns had asked what game, and Sam Leonard confirms Horizon Forbidden West. Wait, I'm sorry. I saw that he has some customizables. I would not like this except for, like, the red trim. I actually do like that. I'm happy with how he looks. Okay, let's do a mission. Oh, capture Hydra agent. Hold on. Let's replace this with the one that makes all Hydra agents weak. Cursed Effigy. Yes. All right. Maybe we'll use that this time. Jellybun says that's good news for her. Sam's streams are family friendly, and the 10-year-old is home all day tomorrow and always demands I talk to the streamer. Whoops, sorry. Capture agent. Use break protection on the agent. Use the capture agent card to secure the agent.
We've located a Hydra agent with an unusually high gamma signature, probably from working in close proximity to their recent experiments. If we can capture that agent, we might gain some insight into Hydra's plans.
No problem.
Okay, I kind of like dropping a portal and kicking this guy into the... Or kicking him into this. Yeah, I kind of like doing that. Okay, new plan. Limbo portal. Wait. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do trapdoor, and we're going to move... Can we move this guy? Are we allowed to do that? No, we're not. Yeah, that would be cheating. Let's move this guy over here.
So it begins.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Now let's open up a limbo portal that's going to aim right there.
More.
And now we're going to kick this guy through the limbo portal.
Now it's
Oh, that was very fun. Okay, the last part wasn't as much fun, taking the damage. Okay, we do have the option to drop another portal. Let's leave it to me. Draw 2 Iron Man cards plus 2 redraws. Well, so before we end, let's definitely redraw Air Superiority twice to get it, like, up to snuff. Limbo portal. It is free, but I don't have any way to kick somebody through it. Oh, I could also interrogate this person. Jellybuns watched Wakanda Forever and really liked one of the, I assume one of the character designs. I've not seen it just yet. Also, she hates being told last minute that a kid needs to be watched all day, so is pretty grumpy about it. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed, you will have a good time watching Salamander together. So, let's think for a second. I really roughed these guys up, but not as much as I would have wanted. Draw 2 Iron Man cards. And we get +2 things, and then we can do a hero combo. Oh, I really should have thrown them into that. Oh, that would have been great. Okay, I wasn't looking at that. That's fine. Okay, let's do Leave It to Me. Yeah.
I'm saving my energy till we need it. How to improve the odds?
Blast plus. Okay, am I don't think I'm allowed to just shoot the gas tank from here. Heads up, give 80 block to Iron Man or an ally. Well, right now, most of the guys are focused on Iron Man, and one person's focused on Blade. Yeah, that's a lot of incoming Iron Man attacks. So we could do that. We could kill that guy. I'm not sure that I really care about that. I mean, if we did do that, yeah, we can't knock one guy into the other. These guys are at a bad angle. Oh, but we could do it. It's not actually that helpful, though, because it's not going to put either of them down. This guy's going to heal one of his friends. Arrgh. So the other option would be hero combo, which would completely... Oh, no, this guy still keeps his block. Yuck. Oof. Okay. Let's redraw air superiority twice. So now it's at maximum superiority-ness. Wait, and what does this do? Damage every enemy. Okay, if we do 60 points of damage, this guy dies, this guy dies, this guy dies, this guy takes 60 points worth of damage. Nobody has any block. I'm still fine with that, because that means this guy doesn't have anybody to heal except himself, and then he just has to buff somebody. Okay, air superiority it is.
Shouldn't have pissed me off.
Don't sleep on Tony.
Okay. Now, we're not necessarily done. This guy's immune to knockback, so we can't push him around. This guy's not, so we can, like, go ahead and shoulder check him. I don't have any ability to, like, hit him from an angle, though. Oh, nope, I can't do that either. Okay, let's just, boy, that looks like no damage at all. Okay, hold on. New plan. Can we move? Oh, but I pressed the wrong button. So... what I was thinking is I don't have any heroism, so there's no point in moving over here to do this attack. So instead I should just do the attack over here, but now that I've moved... Oh, wait. Why am I don't know why I'm allowed to do this. Regardless...
Somehow.
Additional Hydra forces en route. Get ready.
So I did not do any damage. Well, I guess I did some damage to shield guy.
Ready for a good fight?
I do want to get the red key card item, but we can't lose the mission in order to get it. So the limbo portal doesn't help us at all right now. Let's redraw. Unit cannot act for how long? For one card play, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, let's redraw limbo portal because she doesn't have anything else to do with a limbo portal right now. Okay, banish is so good after I get 3 heroism. So between now and then, let's have Blade kick this guy into that guy. That takes care of the guy that got frenzied. Now, it wasn't a card play, so Iron Man is still not feeling well. But we can end that guy and then hit this guy twice. If I hit this guy 3 times, then his shield goes down, and then we can capture the agent. Tony can take the hit. Yeah, Tony's fine. Let's knock down all of this guy's health, or block, or whatever.
Your mother. These fanatics are always the same.
Now's your chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings.
Yeah, we're gonna do that next. I feel like. Before we do, that guy attacks Iron Man, this guy attacks Iron Man. We've got 2 card plays. Yeah, so let's capture the agent now. We're just gonna get this done.
Excellent work. But I doubt Hydra will let you walk off with their agents so easily. Stay alert.
Oh, crap.
Welcome surprise. This time it's one of the Fallen. We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
Oh, that's so much worse than I was expecting. Okay. This person's bleeding. That person's attacking Iron Man. This person's a big question mark right now. And then we've got Scarlet Witch has shown up. Okay. I think we should probably set up anticipation. Yeah. Because we're going to get a lot of incoming fire. Now, before we do this, is it time to play this? Apply 1 vulnerable and 1 mark to all Hydra. I don't know if vulnerable works on counterattacks is the trouble. So, no. Not yet. I don't know if there's anything I want to redraw right now. And then I've already used my move, so we are out of options.
This is the only way.
You guys should talk to your union. I don't think you're supposed to be fighting on our level yet.
I really like counter as an ability. Or boost or buff or whatever.
Lose yourself in her. No one.
You should bring a couple more. You'll need them.
Okay, this might work to our benefit under the right circumstances. Let's move Iron Man to get the red key card, because that takes him out of danger. Or use the red key card to get whatever's in the box. That's fine. Okay, so we've only really got... Oh. Okay, let's redraw Banish just in case we get something better. Not enough heroism. Right. But we can get there. So, let's think for a second. If I do this, then I can get a an extra attack. I think... No. Okay. If target was damaged this turn. Okay, so what if we knock this guy into his friend over there? I don't think that cancels the destruction.
That'll work.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Don't hit Iron Man with that. Ow! Oh, no! Oh, that completely ruined what I was planning to do with him. Okay. But, this guy was just damaged, so I'm going to hit him with the plus 72 points of damage.
And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
That one worked out for me. Okay, I'm out of card plays except for the fact that I can revive Iron Man. This guy's going to attack Iron Man, so let's just not do that, as was that guy. So now they have nobody to attack. Unfortunately, yeah, she just went into the blast radius. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. All I can really do is move Blade out of the blast radius. And maybe kick this couch into them.
Pointless.
This kills both guys. They don't die in the explosion, but they do die in the attack. And they both impact that big guy over there.
It's all.
That hesitation is me thinking it through. Is there any other move that I might want to do? Oh, shucks. That's... Now he attacks Blade instead of Iron Man, which would have been nothing. Okay, well, that's done now. I do have one redraw. Do I want to redraw anything? No. Okay.
Let's see how tough you are. Submit.
Your chances.
Don't try that again. I am the instrument of her wrath.
Okay. If target has bleed plus 48 damage. So I can kill that guy, or shoot Scarlet Witch. If I can set her to bleeding, which I can't. And I don't have enough heroism to bring anybody back to life. Okay, so let's... Oh, this doesn't kill this guy. We're 1 point shy of doing that. Okay, then let's get rid of this dude.
About time. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Okay, let's bring... We've got our choice between Magic or Iron Man. We don't have enough, what's it called? Heroism to do a hero combo. Iron Man has at least one card that he can play. Then it gives somebody block. So we're going to bring Iron Man back. That's a free card play, although it costs the 2 heroism.
Round 2?
And now we don't get any more revivals. Everybody's attacking Blade right now, so I do feel like we should probably throw up some block.
Here, take this.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Simulator. This is going well. This is fine. Okay, no one's bleeding. Yeah, the Hunger Plus gets us nothing right now, so we're going to redraw that. Make him bleed, so now we can make people bleed. Let's redraw Hero Combo, because magic is down. Quick Blast. 22 points of damage. Not
take long.
Great. I didn't mean to do that. I thought it had knockback attached. Okay, so now I've screwed that up. Daywalker, chain 4. So we hit that guy, which he definitely dies, right? And then we dump the rest onto Scarlet Witch? Or Precision Plus? Redraw to reduce heroism, cost by 1. Well, I mean, why not? And actually, if we redraw... Oh, are we out of redraws? No. Okay. So we can now make this free. So this is free. It doesn't cost any heroism, and it's free. So I guess we'll just do it, because why not?
This should help a little.
And I'm going to say, actually, I like Stake, because it's going to be a lifesteal attack. And then again, Daywalker does have the benefit of... And how much block do you have? 80 points of block? Okay, let's kill that guy so we don't have to take that damage. Why does it still show... It's 30 points of damage, though, right? Sure as hell better be. Hold on. Daywalker. Do hit that guy, and then hit her 3 times.
You made a mistake. Getting better every day.
Now, I don't want to do any damage to him with Iron Man, because then he's just going to attack Iron Man some more. But if Blade did a move on him, we could throw him into that, and he's already attacking Blade, so that's fine. Alternatively, we could pull this post down on Wanda. And I kind of like doing that. Cannot perform this. Oh, I'm out of heroism, so I can't do it. Okay, let's do that and that. That's everything, unless I want to use that, which I should have used that before if I wanted to do it. Okay, good. Our block ate all of that.
Do you
We're on top of it.
Relentless, so I want to hit her once before that. Now, when I hit her, Tony's going to do something, and it might be very bad for me, but... Oh, let's definitely make her bleed. Okay, this is going to get interesting real quick. Let's make him bleed.
Ought to make things interesting.
Tony, do something to them. Or nothing at all. That's also fine. Now, let's stake her, because then I'm going to get a lot of health back. And we'll start her bleeding.
Let's do it.
Stop me. I won't forget this.
Okay, what is hexed? I have no idea. Now, I'm going to do 183 points of damage to her. I don't have enough heroism to do Daywalker, and I'm not going to get it either. So let's just redraw... Boy, thanks for the magic thing here. Let's redraw the hero combo, since I can't do anything with that. Quick Strike, yeah. So plus 52 damage and apply 2 bleed. Alternatively, we could do this. If target was damaged this turn, then plus 78 damage. Yeah, that's definitely the better play here. Yeah, I don't need to recover the health right now. Okay, let's just Relentless her. And then hopefully the bleeding damage will take care of the rest.
How could you do that to a friend?
Is Hex like taking his cards or something?
But I thought we were friends.
Okay, I still haven't taken any damage, so there's no value to doing that right now. We just wait. Yeah, that's it. I'm very relieved that Tony spent his dazed and confused moments just getting around. Okay. Now, she might get back up in a turn, or she might just leave.
Getting a little rattled here.
Okay, let's knock him... Okay, apparently this doesn't kill the guy, but it does do bonus damage to Explodey over here.
Here we go.
Would it have been, in retrospect, it might have been more damage if I had thrown him into Blade, but whatever. I was hoping to get him close enough to the generator. Or we could just drop the post on him, yeah? Before I do that, what else do we have in here? We have 2 card plays left. Chain 3, 1 for each Spider-Man in... Sorry, Iron Man in the car, in the thing. Is that enough to get this guy? Hold on, that's 56 points of damage. I don't think it's quite enough, but it's a lot of damage. No, it is totally enough. And we could even mark the target. 2 marked and 2 vulnerable. I have 2 card plays. Sure, man, let's do that.
This should be good.
I've got eyes on the target.
Oh, that?
What? No! Oh, no! Why am I so stupid? I had the ability to knock him out. Oh. Do you know why I did that? It's because, as far as I can tell, the characters get experience points that lead towards them leveling up for the card that they play in combat. So I thought to myself, it wasn't just like, oh, I'll do it because it'll be fun or something like that. It was, here's a way to get Tony an extra little bit of experience points before the combat ends. I don't think this is fatal, but it's not good. I have 1 card play, but this one is free, and I will get some health back. Am I currently injured? Apparently that's a question that I have to learn to ask. Let's hit this guy really hard. What's the difference between this and Strike Plus? Chain 3, that's 36 times 3. This is 26 times 4. This is still the better play.
My regards in hell.
And now we're going to shoulder check him into those barrels.
Looks like you've got the agent in custody. Better clear out before Hydra sends a search party.
Yeah, I think the lesson I learned there is don't try to game the system for a little bit of extra experience points, because that could easily have turned into a failure, like a mission fail. So, Sam Leonard, do you know what time, let's say, you're Central Time, aren't you? What time Central U.S. time will you be starting Forbidden West tomorrow? Join a Hangout. Yeah, so we might specifically go for Steve. If he's available. He is not. Okay, but the others are. Now, I know I have some really nice gifts for Spider-Man, and I also want to say that I'm not the best of friends with Spider-Man yet. Yeah, we're gonna be level 3. We need one more happy point. And then who else is here? Tony. I'm not sure that I'm very good friends with Tony either. Let me look here. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm level 3 with Tony. Okay, I've got nice gifts for Spider-Man. I think we're going to do a Hangout with Spider-Man.
It's an alien made of goop that eats flesh and loves bringing out people's dark side.
I've not seen Peter working out. I don't know that Peter likes video games. I've not seen him play those. And then exploring the grounds. Like Spider-Man likes to move a lot. He's a very motion-based character. It's sort of the opposite of sedentary. Let's explore the grounds. He's a very curious kid.
Do you ever feel, I don't know, out of place?
What do you mean?
I mean that we're living with the Avengers.
So?
So, I'm the guy who stops bag snatchers and ATM thieves. Each one of them saved the whole world like 5 times, minimum.
Although I agree with him that he absolutely belongs here, I feel like that's more of an empty platitude than everyone starts somewhere. Spider-Man brings himself up from humble beginnings. Like you wouldn't say everybody starts somewhere to Tony Stark, because he started at like 3rd base. He, a lot of money, a lot of natural intelligence, all the resources in the world. Spider-Man is like some kid from Queens or whatever. So I think we're gonna say this.
From what I hear, New York City is a better place with you in it.
Right, but the whole world is a better place because of the Avengers.
They each had to start somewhere. You started in Queens. Now you are here to save the world.
Huh. I guess you're right. Thanks. I just needed to get that off my chest.
Anytime.
Okay, let's give him the Mary Jane book. Or whatever it was. Music box. Yes. He's really gonna like this, I think. Yep, love the epic gift.
It's not even my birthday. Wait, what day is it?
And yet he disliked the activity. Look, it was that or video games, kid. I don't know what you like. Also, Sam Lander's saying that he's going to start sometime between 7 Central and 11 Central, depending on whether or not he sleeps in. So, Sam Lander, can I ask you a question? And I would ask the same thing if Patikin is, if he's here. Is your PlayStation set to HDR mode? And if so, did you make any adjustments for the stream?
Yes, dear.
Oh, we didn't read this yet. This is since we got the new word. On the surface, Lilith created a beautiful garden that would be the envy of any aspiring herbalist. But there's something else here, too. A chamber beneath the greenhouse. The perfect place to hide a page of the Darkhold. If the entrance were just another door, I wouldn't have given it a second look, but this was magically sealed by someone even more powerful than me. The only way I can see opening it is by channeling the power of the Moon Seal. Maybe I should talk to Agatha about this first. Have we seen a greenhouse?
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again.
Almost.
Let me take a quick look north here. Am I going north right now? I am. Samlander says that he hasn't tried playing it into his stream yet. Also, I don't think that it's set to HDR since nothing I own has HDR. Yeah, if you can't see it at all, then it certainly wouldn't be worth it. Allegedly, OBS has an HDR streaming mode that will, like, color correct, but I've not been able to corroborate that just yet. Okay, so that goes to the shop, but what's over here? This is the cracked gates, which I don't have the capacity to open yet. I've been down to the well multiple times. I don't feel like there's anything down there for us. I'm bummed out that Mia sort of indicated that she doesn't have a lot of intention to play Forbidden West. Like, regardless of platform, she sort of like had her time with Aloy, and that's, I don't know, I really would have liked, I don't know what the sequel's like yet, but it would be a lot of fun if Samalander, Mia, and I were all playing sort of Forbidden West and we got to like see each other's playthroughs. So wait, I'm here. I've gone south, which is fine. Let me angle up towards here, but I am going to walk it because I'm trying to... Hold on, is this the way that I want to go? It is. Also, there's another chest here that I didn't see a moment ago. I'm trying to look for new places where we can use the Vine Detangler. We found a bunch of places last episode, but given that that's the new ability, it seems likely that I'm looking for more brambles that I can untangle, and then we will be able to, if I were to guess, that'll lead us to the 2 additional pieces of the moon seal. Why do I think that there's 3 pieces? Did she say that? It's either 3 or 4, I would assume. And hello to Patikan! The all-black legendary palette. Patikan, do you have your stream set up for HDR? And if so, did you make any adjustments to your streaming software so that it color corrects, or did you need to? I'm just curious. Okay, so we've done that. Let's continue to go up here. At least for me, the most surefire way to... Wait, was there something over here? Luke was here. I don't think I know a Luke. Oh, this is not a way that I can go. I can go all the way around, which I guess we'll go do. Patikan says no, he hasn't. He doesn't really care for HDR. I will say this. I visually perceive the differences in HDR in a pretty minimal way. If you take the frame rate from 45 to 60, I absolutely see that. If you take the frame rate from 60 to 100, I don't see that at all. I absolutely don't perceive it. I get no benefit from that. HDR sort of falls between those 2 points where I can... Okay, well, let me rephrase. If you showed me 2 images and said which one of these is the HDR one, I'm actually not sure that I could identify that for you. Because I would see that there is a difference, but not necessarily be able to say, oh, that one's brighter and more vibrant, so that must be it. However, if you take an existing image and you turn HDR on, then I'm like, okay, yes, I see a difference. If you then ask me to, like, quantify it, I'd probably say the whites are more vibrant. It's sort of like everything's a little bit more vibrant, and the darks are also darker. So it sort of like runs a wider color balance, but it's still very difficult for me to pick out. And if you ask me which one I prefer, if you just said, if you didn't tell me which was on and which was off, which do you prefer, you could flip a coin, honestly. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. Samalander says, if you have a display... Now, hold on. Can or should I go south from here? No. If you have a good display, you can absolutely tell the difference between HDR and non-HDR, especially in a bright room. I feel like we've got a reasonably good television. I don't know if it's like that great, and somebody will now no doubt ask what it is. It's a Samsung something something. It's like 2-3 years old at this point. So I'm sure that there are better... What it's not is an OLED television. I suspect that with an OLED television, my opinion on this whole topic might be a lot different. Patikan tried and sees the difference, but just keeps it off, especially when streaming. I feel like this is where I came last episode. Yeah, so there was a thicket here, and I came up here, and there was a piece of a moon seal. And this is... Does anybody hear that? Okay, if that sound indicates that there's a... Oh, look! There's the greenhouse. Do I know how to get over there? I don't think so, but we could try this path up here. Yeah, okay, this is pointing us in the right direction.
Hippus will provide.
Samalander's Samsung is a 4K OLED, so it's pretty. By far the best screen in my house currently, but it's like 4 to 5 years old, so no HDR. I will say this, if you've got a really nice OLED that you're happy with, I haven't seen anything from HDR that makes me say, oh man. No.
He hears me, but has no answers.
So I don't know what to do about this yet. I guess I could try a reveal, but I think reveal only works if you're standing on one of the eye stones. Let's try it, just to be on the safe side. We'll try open first.
The goddess disagrees.
No, okay.
Autumn thinks otherwise.
So let's follow this path down here. This is an all-new area now. Hopefully lots of new crafting materials.
Must not be her purview.
Dryad saddles, okay.
Hippus brings renewal.
Oh, am I on the wrong side? Sandler says, wait, it's pre-pandemic by quite a bit. Maybe closer to 6 years old. Really, for an OLED? That must have been, like, they're not that cheap now. So I can only imagine what they would have been worth before. Oh, corpse flowers. So I am fortunate enough to have never been in the vicinity of a corpse flower, but apparently they draw their name from smelling awfully of rotting meat, like a smell that travels for miles. Skull of Elizabeth Smith, another victim of the trials of Old Salem. I'm not sure that... No, I completed the collection of dolls. Whether that was a collection or like solving the mystery, quote unquote, I don't happen to remember, but I did that one. Corpse flowers. Let's store those in Deadpool's room. He'll probably think it's funny. So will I.
He is in agreement.
A skull still glowing with the essence of magic. So, there's like a greenhouse out here. I kind of would be surprised if I was the first person to have explored these grounds this way. Did the people who frequented the greenhouse, like Caretaker and Agatha, just like ignore all the bones lying out? Lilith's journal, 1694. I want nothing more than to frolic and shout with excitement. Gregor and I have married. Sarah would tell me it's unbecoming to show so much excitement over a mortal pleasure, but I'm so very much in love. I haven't told her yet. She thinks that my time away from the Abbey these last few days has been to track Hiram Shaw's movements as he seeks out the Darkhold. But no, Gregor and I escaped to hold a private wedding ceremony and celebrate the good fortune that we have found one another. I do suppose I should share the news with my sister soon, though. Not to be a big dunce, but Caretaker and Lilith are literal sisters, not like sisters bonded through magic, like they're sisters in a coven, but like actual, they're both like members of the blood. Oh, hold on. 1710, Hunter's Journal. Sarah is not my mother, and she never will be, yet she treats me like a child and I can hardly stand it. When my power grows, Agatha tries to help me learn to manage it. She's taught me spells to protect myself and those I love, but Sarah just makes me feel guilty and afraid. Why should I fear something that comes so natural to my body as breathing? Birds do not fear the power of flight, and a bear would never apologize for its teeth, so why should I hold back? I'll say this for, like, you know, Jab or whoever. It would be very awesome if, like, the journal pages that you're finding at this point in the game were different depending on whether or not you were more light or dark. Like, the journal pages are retconned to mirror your like, overall ethical leaning. I'm not sure if the light or dark thing is ethics so much as it is pragmatism versus altruism. But he's saying that OLEDs have existed for a long time already. But yeah, haven't they been... I feel like the last time I went shopping for an OLED, it was significantly more expensive for like one of those, who makes the quantum dot ones? Because that's one of the ones that we were looking at. LG. That's... I don't know why I was thinking Q. Thank you. Yeah, LG was the company that does like the quantum dots, and those I think are very, very well reviewed. Samuel says it wasn't terribly expensive, smart, and like 50 inches. Has never connected to the internet. No, Simulator, nor have we. A lot of our electronics are not connected to the internet. And then a lot of them are. Like, if we want to do Netflix or like whatever else, that happens on a console, but no, the televisions stay disconnected. I love breaking into a new area because suddenly it's just like crafting center palooza. Oh boy, so we've got a couple different ways to go. Let me go check the cave. Yeah, Agatha's in the greenhouse. Let me go see if we can find the cave that had the brambles. I wanted to search this outdoor area to pick up everything first, and now we'll go find the cave in a second. Oh no, that's just some posies or something. Patine says that his parents' TV is connected to the internet because they watch Netflix. Yeah, I guess it must be convenient if that's... like, if you're going to browse it on the TV, but we definitely prefer to do it on the console. Okay, this is what I wanted to find.
Blessings of Hippus.
Okay, I can't seem to interact with that. Oh, it's a piece of the moon seal.
What is this? Looks like a fragment of a moon seal.
Did they say at some point that it was 3 pieces? I will say that based on the size of the chunk, it does look like it's one of 3 pieces, but other than that, I don't know where I got the number 3 from. But Dean's saying that he's the one with the console, so... Yeah, I will say that we, on sale, got my mom a console just because it's easier to navigate and, like, remember where the... You know, what was the last thing that you watched and so forth. Oh, Dryad Saddle. I didn't even realize that was back there. Now, unless there's something else to do in here, let's go up to the greenhouse. And then I think there's one other place to look after this. Hold on. Agatha, I'll be right in. You're already dead, so... I don't feel as bad about making you wait. Hey, we found a hangout spot. Or, Haven Point, is that what it's called? Skull of Sarah Howe. The glowing rune inscribed in this skull is a sign of witchcraft. By the way, Patikin, I liked it when Inner2 stopped by earlier and was like, hey, Patikin, you should play, Factorio. I feel like Factorio is, on multiple levels, exactly the sort of game that Patikin does not like. Patikin has expressed, overall, a dissatisfaction with crafting systems. He doesn't really like doing a lot of crafting. So, let's have Patikin play a game where mostly what you're doing is crafting.
The son of Gaia approves.
Really elaborate crafting all the time. Patikin says that he does that almost every stream. Yeah, I will say that I am not opposed to like trying to do a deeper dive into Factorio. I feel like it would be challenging and with a lot of setbacks. And for people that know Factorio well, they might find it... I don't know. If there's entertainment to be found in somebody like trying to work it out from scratch, then I suppose that's in there. But other than that, it'd be like, oh man, this guy... Why is he so dense about this? Because I have not like read any guides or anything. I wasn't in the beta. I don't have the foundation that I feel like a lot of really good players came to it with. And that's not to say that like people can't learn, but I feel like a lot of that learning most often happens off stream, and then people will go live with a game that complicated after they have at least a solid foundation for how to do the basics. Oh, hold on. Agatha, I'll be right there. Nice. Wanda's journal. Oh, look at that corruption. We'll take care of that in a second. I can't believe the beauty of this greenhouse. It's overgrown, I know, but I can tell what was here once. Long ago when it was tended with love and care. I'm getting distracted. Focus, Wanda. The folly here is going to be a clue. I know it. I've been trying to figure out how I can get inside, but I'm just not sure yet. Agatha will be here any minute. I hope she has an idea for how we can break in. Yeah, anytime you start seeing those, like, cubes and squares, it's like... I don't know if this game has a subtle memory leak or what causes that. Let's see if it happens on this page as well. Yep. Caretaker's Journal, 1708. It is a cold, late afternoon as I sit down to write today. A storm has us all trapped inside the Abbey this day, and the snow falls heavier than I've seen in many years. It has brought a quiet to the afternoon that I cannot help but cherish. Nary a day passes without looking behind us, waiting for what we know is to come any moment. And yet this peace that I find with Agatha by my side gratifies me. She's good-natured, and there are fleeting moments where I can forget our difficulties and nearly let myself feel happy. I cannot help it. I cling to these moments, but I know they are just moments, and soon we will have to face our greatest enemy once again. I cannot let myself become distracted as Lilith did. Okay, hold on. Before we go further, because it tends to get worse, let's save, and I'm going to put it onto our other save. Actually, just put it onto our regular save. Okay, and now let's return to main menu. And we're gonna, like, exit out and then just relaunch. He's also saying that he's played survival building games before with friends, but what he did was the exploration. Which is, Patikan, that's the part that I don't tend to do in those games. I love collecting resources and building things, but tend to be very slow to go out exploring. All right, so this should drop us right where we left off. Okay. And now, hopefully we shouldn't see any more of those weird, glitches.
Mother.
The statue's eyes are almost as cold as the real thing.
You've almost retraced Wanda's steps, Hunter. Which means it's probably time I was honest with you. Things got a bit messy at this point. It was here that Wanda hit a wall, in the literal sense. The gates sealing off your mother's garden seemed all but impervious to any attempt we made at opening them.
You would not have given up that easily.
Of course not. Wanda was hesitant, but I was emboldened by just how close she had come to succeeding. I strongly encouraged her to keep trying. If I had only stopped to consider the risks. But no. With my guidance, she attempted to use the moon seal from Set's trial to force open the gate.
You, of all people, should have known better.
I realize that now. But hindsight is always 20/20.
And the result?
Without the word of power, Set's blessing, Wanda couldn't control the energy within the seal. It responded like these things often do. It exploded.
But the gate did not open?
No, it didn't. And as an unfortunate side effect of the blast, I was killed.
That was the training accident with Wanda?
A surprisingly level-headed explanation from the poor girl, considering what she had just witnessed. I was still out of my senses, but that's a story for another time.
You died. Wanda was left traumatized, only to be blamed by caretaker and left without anyone to support her.
I said things got messy. Perhaps I should have said heartbreaking. In either case, now you know the truth.
But what about Sarah and the others? They need to know as well.
Given my current situation, I think it may have to wait, dear. If you'd still like to move forward, you'll need to find the shards of the broken moon seal. If all goes well, I should be able to reform the seal.
I believe I have found some pieces already.
Of course you have. There is one more piece left to find.
I really like it when games have additional dialogue to acknowledge something that you've already done. Somebody gives you a quest to go find something that's already in your inventory, so your character just immediately says, actually, I think I've got that right here. Oh, I was wondering what this was for. Patikan is noting that the Easter egg is about 3 hours into his VOD from today, which, for people who might be listening and might want to look it up, is February 16th, 2023. It's a personal, I feel like pet peeve is maybe not the quite the right word, but it's still an irritant to me when I'm watching like a YouTube video or something, and then they'll be talking about an event, they'll be like, then just last year, and I'm like, I don't know what year this video was put up. Like, you know, and like we're usually watching something full screen, so then we have to exit out to know like what day they're talking about, what date. It's just a thought that I have. If you're doing work that's going to be archived for people to see down the road, whether it's, you know, whether you think that people might watch it this week or whatever, if it's available 5 years from now, then somebody somewhere 5 years ago is going to be watching, sorry, 5 years from now is going to be watching it. And when that happens, it might be helpful to let them know, just be a little explicit on when you were having this chat. Okay, so wait, that's, yeah, no. There's one other pathway to search in here, and I just didn't look on the map to see where it was. Patigan says that he might highlight that part. The clip would be too short. Yeah, I'm a big believer in trying to save as much from streams as possible. Okay, I didn't pay attention to this, but this looks like something that I could actually open.
Noble Ushtur guides my hand.
The lovers, Elektra and Daredevil, lock hands and close their eyes, savoring a moment together. Though their weapons are close at hand, this card represents communication and trust, especially in a partnership. Lilith's Journal, 1694. Oh gods, I know what I'm about to attempt here, and I'm overcome with shame, but what if it works? What if I can undo everything? I just want to hold my child. I want to hear this babe's sweet cry. Okay, we found a masterwork painting and put that up someplace. Although I really like putting up our own paintings. I was checking these bones just to see if there's any, like, skulls, because we've been working on that collection in this area, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, sorry. Sometimes I catch something out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh, is that something that I should be interacting with? So this has led us back around to the greenhouse. I could have sworn there was one more thorn-tangled area to go. Oh, wait, is that? That's the moon seal. Right there, you can see it. I don't know. Well, okay, let's see where I'm looking here. So it is against this wall. Just above where it says Garden of Envy. It's right there. You can see it glowing. Now the only question is, how do we get up to it? I don't have Assassin's Creed bird powers, so... I feel like we're at the right elevation. But I can't climb over these, like, chest-high walls. And clearly, I'm not waiting on the crack wall opener because, like, that's the moon seal that we're putting together. So... Okay, well, hold on. I can see from over here. There's, like, a ramp going up. Where does that ramp connect to anything, though? Oh, is it... It might just be in here. Yeah, I did not recognize that log as being something that I could run on. Okay, we found the third part.
This looks like one of the shards that Agatha asked me to find.
Like I said, when we embarked on this quest, I absolutely reserve the right to look these things up if I reach a point where it's just, like, annoying, but when I'm not feeling annoyed by it, and we're able to do it just by examining the world and, you know, being thorough, I feel like the game is really well designed, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm not always the most observant person of all of the things around. I try to be. You know, I try to look very carefully, but if I can make it through that with that kind of speed, I feel like the game designers did a pretty good job of putting it together. But yeah, the vast majority... Now, hold on, Agatha. How am I supposed to get back over there? Where is she saying that I should be? Well, Agatha, why... Okay. Critiquing things about the Last of Us clip. Yes, absolutely.
Good girl, Charlie.
Samalander. Oh, wait, we don't know if Samalander is still here. I had a question for Samalander. It was very specific. I wanted to ask him if he has played Okami, and if so, did it bother him that Amaterasu lifted her leg to pee even though she is a female dog? Or wolf? What is Amaterasu in that? Is she a wolf? Okami was a really interesting game. Like, not just from a visual perspective, but like the way that it was structured, I found very unpredictable. I enjoyed that game a lot.
I knew you'd recover the shards if you put your mind to it, but that was still faster than I expected. I better get to work then. I'm confident I can return the moon seal to its former glory, but I'll have to send you on another errand. I need a particular flower to serve as the reagent for this ritual. It shouldn't be too hard to find. It grows right in front of my old cabin. While you gather that, I'll make the rest of the preparations.
Okay, I mean, we should be able to... Oh, and there's the pieces right there. Okay, that page won't change likely until tomorrow. And then let's just go to Agatha's cabin right now. Sam is saying that he hasn't played it, and also notes that, I did not know this, by the way, some female dogs lift their legs to pee depending on how they were socialized young.
This must be the reagent that Agatha needs to restore the seal.
Okay, I feel like that was very straightforward, and we've already looked for collectibles all over the world, so let's go back to Agatha. This is... yeah, okay.
I have found the reagent.
So you have. Let's not waste any more time. For this to work, we'll need the elemental altar. Come with me. This is it, Hunter. Once I've reforged the seal, you can face the final trial. I'm sure Set is eagerly awaiting your arrival.
It has been a long road to reach this point.
Lucky for you, the ritual won't take more than a moment. I just need to say the magic words. Abracadabra. Just kidding, dear.
I am glad to know your situation did nothing to dampen your sense of humor.
Sarah is salty enough for the both of us. I like to keep things in balance. Now, let's get you a moon seal. I just hope Set doesn't mind a bit of refurbishment.
I will find out soon enough.
Just remember, Hunter, the answers we seek are almost within your grasp. Stay the course.
Now, the only thing is that I don't know where to put this to do the trial.
The next Bloodgate is near Lilith's garden.
Okay. I mean, we can go there, of course. So, now that we have the seal, I'd like to try the trial, since you can try it. Oh, that was... it's incredibly easy. It's the first thing I looked at.
He sees our path.
So wait, what number card is this, the Chariot? Also, do we have any prediction? I would say Ghost Rider would be the Chariot because he has like the vehicle and stuff. Do we know of anybody else who would be a Chariot? Not really. Silver Surfer. Oh, that makes sense. The Silver Surfer holds a strong balance on his board as he races onward, leaving a spiral of power in his wake. This card represents determination and control and facing obstacles head-on.
Set's challenge will be the hardest. Are you ready?
I mean, I'm going to look.
I'm ready. Where Wanda failed, I will succeed.
That's my hunter. Good luck, dear.
Samlander's dropping a lurk for anime time. Samlander, have good anime. Let's look here. Oh.
Autumn be praised.
I have a story about not directly walking through the most obvious entrance and looking around a little bit, but I'm not sure if I have time to do it. So I suspect this is going to be a higher level than I am, because the last challenge was level 12, and I'm currently level 12, maybe 13. Oh yeah, no, this is going to be a minute. Like, why try it 4 levels too low? So that brings us up to date on our adventures in the Abbey. Yeah, it's going to be a while before we progress this. Okay, there is actually, absolutely, positively nothing else to do tonight. Let's hit the hay. I do wonder why they made the mirror so fuzzy in the patch. Okay, I think that we have a chance to hang out with Spider-Man. Okay, we already read that. Let's go over to messages. Okay, we can do book club. I mean, not right now, but we're going to get ready to do it. And then Spider-Man says, you know the Midnight Suns all respect you, right? They only say good things behind your back. Don't tell them I said that. Found something amazing in the library. Meet me there if you have time. I will be right there.
Wow, the books in this place are something else. Did you know that there is an entire section about spiders and the occult?
I have met some of those shape-shifting spider humans. One moment you are having a pleasant conversation. The next you are being attacked by thousands of ravenous spiderlings.
Wait, you do know I would never attack you, right? I mean, I don't know if I can even make spiderlings. Huh, probably not. Actually, all this reading got me thinking, and there is something I wanted to run by you. With my spider roots, and the spiders being so occult adjacent, apparently, who knew, I can maybe be a good fit for the Midnight Suns. I'm not asking you to pull any strings for me or anything like that. I just want your honest opinion as a friend. Do you think I'd make a good candidate?
100%. So I don't like this very much, but I do think that this is what Hunter would say.
I think you have the potential of being a good candidate, but I cannot speak for the rest of the Suns. You will have to prove yourself to them first.
That's the plan. I don't want anyone to think I was expecting any special treatment or anything.
Good, because no special treatment will be given.
One last question.
Yes?
If I read these books here, I'm not summoning any demons or evil spirits, right?
Have you been reading them aloud?
No.
Do not open your door to any knock that sounds unnatural or inhuman, and you should be fine.
No inhuman knocks. Got it.
I wonder what Yuri Lowenthal... I feel like I've seen an interview with him or something. I'm just having a lot of difficulty envisioning what he sounds like when he's not doing Peter Parker's voice, actually, specifically. Which is probably his whole, like, that's probably a great compliment.
I can't wait to remind Lilith just whose sanctum she's occupying. So let's go evict her demonic self.
I imagine that's what a voice actor strives for, to make their performance sound so natural you don't hear anything outside the performance that they're intending to give.
Your love life is pretty dull, right?
Rude.
No, I mean it as a good thing. I'm over the second-hand relationship drama going around. Peter asked me about every text he sends to his girl. Is it too long, too short, too soon, too late, too needy, too cool? Why didn't she reply? I sent it 5 seconds ago. Blade doesn't even use full sentences. He pops out of nowhere, sits down and goes, "Some women." What does that mean, some women? Are what? Vampires? Space captains?
Honesty is the best approach. Both between them and their significant others, and for you when they ask you for your advice.
You're right. There isn't right or wrong. Just better to give my honest opinion.
Yes, that we all might die and none of this will matter.
I said honest, not hopeless. But yeah, that'll work too.
I really fucked up with my advice to Blade, you know, not to be more direct with Captain Marvel. I just didn't perceive there to be a lot of benefit to go out of his way to say that he didn't like the book. But every single thing since then. Sorry, Magic, I wasn't trying to touch you. Okay, no Spider-Man, no Captain Marvel. Let's choose a training partner who's not one of those people. How about... We still can't do Blade. Yeah, of the set, I feel like it's Magic.
Let's see if you're as good.
Combat therapy. Wait, who is it? Oh, did Iron Man got injured? I guess he got knocked out.
Don't tell anyone else I'm taking some time off, alright?
Okay, so we got him in there. Yard upgrades, I don't think they're... Oh, right. I don't have $175. And I don't think that we have anything to upgrade.
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that.
Okay, let's go check our hero ops.
Underneath my mask is a look of deep satisfaction.
So we got a modified heroic for Captain America. If Captain America has full health plus 24 damage, okay, that's pretty cool. And then Shield Bash, consume 25% block to deal additional damage. The neighborhood-wide Lights Out were the result of the fallen Kaboom. Hydra used the small New Jersey suburb to test Kaboom's powers before unleashing her in a crowded city. Captain America and Ms. Marvel found Kaboom at a Hydra safe house. Kaboom attacked the heroes with her high-voltage electric rays, but she could only focus on one hero at a time, giving Captain America a chance to trap her in a unconductive plastic debris. She was handed over to S.H.I.E.L.D. That's an interesting comic with, like, the filter done over Captain America. And then Spider-Man... Apply 2 weak. Oh, I like up here. Apply 2 weak nearby enemies take 23 damage. Mockingbird and Spider-Man commandeered a S.H.I.E.L.D. conference room and filled out all the forms. It's just a funny phrase, especially for this comic book cover. They personally brought them to multiple department heads who signed off on delivering New York City-related intel to the Midnight Suns. Mockingbird left a follow-up message. 3 of the department heads were big fans of Spider-Man, so showing up really greased the bureaucratic wheels. Thanks for jumping through hoops. You'll be hearing from me shortly. Oh, and Spider-Man, next time I'm dragging you out to karaoke. What's the most boring pose that we could possibly do? Like, there's no option for, like, Spider-Man is sitting at a desk, right? No. Okay, we'll just leave it as is then. It's fine. I just think it would be hilariously funny to find the most mundane background and font filling out my I-20.
I'm here if you need me.
Okay. Do we have an intel cache to do? No. And no hero ops
Hydra
and no
thinks
war
they're
room
so
upgrades.
Clever. Just imagine if they actually were. We might be in trouble.
What is this strange growth on the grounds?
While it may seem like some sort of invasive species, the substance we've been calling corruption is actually a physical manifestation of Chthon's dark influence.
How can it continue to spread in his absence?
The ever-resilient Darkhold keeps his ambitions alive, tempting the lost and desperate towards the darkness. With each new follower, his power here is rekindled.
Okay, that... Whoops. Oh, read. Esoterica of the Divine, Major Arcana. Though 22 cards representing all facets of existence... through 22 cards representing all facets of existence, the tarot has universal sight of our futures. Possess the tarot and you shall take possession of your future. Okay.
You're looking stronger than ever.
So, our next stop is at the Forge, and then we'll check the map to see if there's anybody who wants to talk, or anybody who wants to... or any chest that we can open.
I'm quite pleased with these results.
Select a hero, don't discard the next played hero card, discard the rest of your hand instead. That is so... It's not really a risk-reward, it's just like sacrifice everything to be able to do the same thing twice. I guess I can foresee an option where that would be. Let's do this research since we're gonna... we've already completed the 5 missions with Deadpool. This will unlock the yard schematic for Food Truck 2. Discard 1 card per encounter. Each discard now grants 1 move and 1 shove. I love the shove. We do it as much as we can.
Got more coil for me?
Which is usually as often as I remember to do it.
Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Okay, I love the card art. For the rest of the mission, deal plus 55 damage to enemies knocked through a portal. Wow. And that's not a heroic. That's a skill card. That's really good. Reaper. Consume all bleed on the target to deal remaining bleed damage. Oh, you get to do it all at once, do you? Precision, and then Trapdoor. So, I feel like Limbo's Grasp and Reaper. I like Precision, but those other things really play into what makes those characters fun to work with.
Tell me it's not another animal.
The cackling knife of Bast.
No longer existed. A truly rare find.
Okay, I don't think we need to do that, or that, or that, or challenges. No, okay.
Good day, Hunter.
However, I do think, even if we're not going to use them right now, like for this next mission, let's edit the deck for Blade. Reaper. I'd like to get that in somewhere. Let's swap out a Quick Strike for Reaper. Now, the only other thing, though, is that if Reaper is only good if the targets are bleeding. So I'm wondering if we should replace the Hunger with another Make 'em Bleed. To make it come up a little bit more commonly. And then the question is, like, should I craft... hold on, let's maybe, like, see if we can do another one of those then.
Got any blueprints for us?
Oh, God, with the hammer. I feel like it's an incredibly, incredibly specific thing. But I'm just saying that,
All
like,
right, here's
if
the
there
plan.
was a volume
I'll hit
setting
this thing with the big
specifically for that
and you
hammer, I
transform
would
it into
notch
something
it down
useful.
by 95%.
That's all I can expect of your
Let me
contribution,
just think
then?
for a second.
No
Oh,
materials
wait, I've got
analysis,
to?
no tactical projections, nothing?
Nope. I'm feeling hands-on
Right, but we
today.
would need
Just gonna
another,
hammer
I
stuff
think.
and see how it goes. You do your thing, though.
Maybe
This is why I
I'm wrong about that.
despise
What about
group
Reaper?
projects.
If I wanted to do like craftability on that, I don't know what the on KO gain 1 strengthened. That feels extremely situational, though. You'd have to have a lot of blade cards to make that worthwhile.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
And then... Oh, I turned the volume all the way down. Right, her ability. So... Oh, yeah. There's nothing I don't like in her hand right now. Limbo's Grasp. Dude, I like all of her abilities. For the rest of the mission, deal 55 damage to enemies knocked through portals. Okay, I'm going to do something that might be a little on the questionable side, but I'm going to take out one of the Limbo portal ones, and we're going to put in Limbo's Grasp instead. It means that Limbo's portal won't come up, but the thing about Limbo's portal is that it's only... I tend to get it more often than playing it makes sense. So that's my logic on it. We'll see if that works out. Right, we have an oh, hold on. We have an updated Spang. So this is the regular one. And then, yeah, this is that has the bonus that if Captain America's at full health, he does more damage. Can think of no reason not to do that. We need more Captain America cards, man. Let's replace one punch with Shield Bash, the modified Shield Bash, and then let's see if we can blend those punches together into a better punch. Hold on. Yeah, no, we're good. We don't need to craft anything right now. Patikin's gonna lurk for a bit before going to sleep. Have a good night. Patikin, thank you very much for the lurk. I hope you have a great evening, and I'll be looking forward to joining your stream for tomorrow. I think we own all of those. I feel like I have way more gifts than I can give away.
Let's do this.
Okay, yeah, punch. So this is going to... Wow!
Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
Double damage on it. Yes, please.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
And then magic. On redraw, +1 moves this turn. Sure. By the way, do we know, can magic tackle a guy through a portal?
Give me a target.
Like do the shove? I'm not sure that I've ever tried.
Time to take it to the next level.
So Captain America has a pretty damn good punch right now. I can't do that. I need a little bit more attack essence, but I've got plenty of skill and heroic essence. Magic just got like a better portal.
Maybe you should just hit me up on Superlink when you're ready.
+1 move or +1 redraw. Well, I mean, on redraw, you know, but this would let us do a redraw on it and then also get that redraw back. The only other option would be like the +1 move. But then again, the card itself gives us +1 moves. Let's do the redraw.
A powerful improvement.
Okay, and that is everything for now. Okay. Let me find Charlie. We're going to check the team. Team is fine. Charlie is in the library, so let's go pet Charlie, just to make sure that I do it today.
Hey, Hunter.
Hey, Charlie.
Who's a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
And now, we're just going to look at the chests. We've got a lot of chests in the world now, but nope, not all of them are closed or open. Just get oriented towards our goal. We'll open up this chest, and then, wow, you guys, at long last, it should be the combat, the actual, like, story mission. I thought this was going to be the first thing that we did today, and instead we got all caught up. We made all of the progress in the Abbey. Like, the good news is we are all caught up on Abbey stuff. It's going to be, I think, probably 3 or 4 episodes before we do Abbey stuff again. Not that I don't like it, but it should help the main story advance more quickly while we're leveling up. That's everything I can think of to do. Let's save. Dot, dot, dot. And there we go. Oh, what did I pick up for a... I do feel like I got some sort of like a dark camo something. Oh, black camo. Blech. Yeah, not a fan of that. Okay, I gotta say, I actually really like the look of this one. It's the red that I really like, but it's all black like she's a dark hunter. I mean, let's not buy it right now just because... Yeah, it's not terrible. I don't like the white. And then we keep picking up Midnight Sun ones. I actually kind of like the green and gold. This was like a Viper to me. I actually kind of like that one. This one's interesting. Midnight Sun's 8. It's the sort of like bluish silver of the metal bits. But this is a cool look. I actually like that one. We'll probably pick that up at some point. But let's make sure that we are wearing our Faithbreaker suit because it's our story suit for right now. What is it telling me here? Oh, right, up here. Yes, apply 2 weak. That's a heroic card. Let's grab that. We're going to put that into the deck, because I'm pretty sure that he's on this mission. No, we're not upgrading any abilities right now. Okay, with all of those adjustments done, we're going to throw down one more save. And then we are into it for the story mission, starting right now. At long last, here we go. The Hunter and Midnight Suns must break through the symbiote barrier surrounding the Sanctum Sanctorum and reclaim it from Lilith. Oh, you need all those heroes. I didn't realize that. Okay, I'm glad that we have all of them now.
Still no sign of venom. The Parker boy really came through.
Even with his disappearance, his pet symbiote has unfortunately not given up its taste for my sanctum.
Neither has Hydra. They've upped the guard again, which I didn't even think was possible.
This symbiote creature has had a stranglehold on us long enough. It is time to strike.
Are you sure that thing is safe?
Well, we didn't exactly have a manual, but the science and spooky bits are sound.
You should be well protected.
It's a big risk.
So is leaving Lilith in command of the Sanctum.
You're both right.
But I bet you have another option. Sorry, didn't mean to spoil your moment.
A frontal assault has too many variables, but there's always the hole.
The back door. Of course. I know the risks, but at some point we have to start believing in each other. In ourselves. Your design will hold.
We would never let you step into battle unprepared.
Besides, what was the first rule of demon hunting you taught me? If at first you don't succeed, stab again.
Aw, you think Reed and Sue have such heartwarming moments with Johnny and Ben?
No idea what's happening with Doctor Strange there. Fox McCloud still wants to wear that slime suit. It must feel good. Why don't you let me know, Fox? I will take your word for it. So, I feel like we're probably going to see some Lilith and some Hydra in there. Let's just see, is there anything better than Cursed Effigy? Select a hero, apply 2 mark to all enemies targeting them. Taunt. Greater healing salve, we could do that. Oh, I've got a couple of those. I don't feel like we're gonna need that though. Apply 2 vulnerable to all Lilith. Let me put that in place of Cursed Effigy, because I feel like I can deal with the Hydra okay, but the Lilith tend to like have a lot more hit points to them. And I'm already content with everybody's cards. Oh, hold on, we have Squad 2. Okay, guys, what's going on with Doctor Strange here? This is really gonna like ruin any story beats that come up with him. Okay, stop for a second. I feel like we have to reload again. Let's do this and like skip the dialogue and stuff. Sorry, everybody. Let's quit. Oh boy. Yeah, as Fox McCloud says, Doctor Strange feels a bit ill. We will be right back into it as soon as that. It always takes Midnight Suns a minute to like finish shutting down. So it just synced now. Just give it a few more seconds. And now let's go back in. Here's what I'm concerned, that we're going to have some sort of a story beat like we had when Tony had to choose not to take the shot. Everybody remembers the plot point that I'm talking about. Except Doctor Strange is going to be all green. And it's going to like completely bomb that moment. I felt like that started happening midway through the cutscene, but the fact, if it was just in the cutscene, I wasn't gonna like pay it any mind. But if it's going to be in the actual game, that sucks. You should have taken screenshots of all the issues and sent it to the devs. I guess I'd be surprised if the devs care. There is like a crash report. I will say this, that when the game is crashed and it brings up the crash reporter, Fox, I do put that information in. What were you doing at the time that it crashed? I will type out the explanation for them most of the time so that hopefully they can use that information to track it down. Okay, let's try this again. Story mission.
Still no sign of Venom.
Okay. Let's replace Cursed Effigy with the Blessed Blade, or whatever it was called. Blessed Relic. And if he's green this time, we're just going to continue. Okay, he looks like a regular boy again.
We're gonna get the Sanctum back for Strange.
I like your optimism.
Thanks. I have a good feeling about this.
I have a good feeling about you.
What was that?
Nothing. Boo, Hydra.
Real slick blade.
The shielding powers of the Ashanti on the Big Breaker armor will make the Hunter nigh indestructible.
Oh, I thought my quantum level design handled that nicely.
It's the combination. It's the key to defeat Venom and recapture my Sanctum. Your tech, my spells.
I guess you're right. Kind of like I'm chocolate and you're peanut butter. Together, we're amazing.
I don't care for peanut butter.
Oh, for crying out loud. Work with me, Doc.
You think Doctor Strange can take a look at this mole on my... Never mind.
All right.
How's my favorite hunter?
Everybody good? Okay, let's go.
We need to hide them.
I wish we had more time to test Strange and Stark's monstrosity of a creation. But with Venom out of the picture, even temporarily, we need to strike now while we still have the chance.
I agree. Now is the time to strike.
And don't worry about the suit, Hunter. We've got your back.
Fox was quoting, what were you doing at the time of the crash? Laughing at Doctor Strange's photosynthesis.
That is some messed up wallpaper.
Must have got hungry without Venom around.
Evil consumes everything, even itself.
Ready for round 2.
Always.
Ding ding.
What is that?
Old magical graffiti? You tell me.
Not the wards. That.
Caretaker, tell Strange we found a way back into his sanctum.
Finally.
Oh, and one more thing.
We are not alone.
I don't hate the suit. Oh, I don't hate the suit anyway, but the suit looks better if she's not wearing that, like, skin mask. Purge the symbiote beneath the Sanctum Sanctorum. Defeat enemies to acquire Purge symbiote cards. Purging the symbiote will immediately summon additional reinforcements to the fight. Purge the symbiote from all 3 pillars. And that's Hunter only. Purge the closest pillar, summons enemy reinforcements. Okay, so we gotta try to keep the number of enemies low because they're gonna be coming in bursts.
You've proven that the Faithbreaker can smash through that symbiote. Now you'll just have to do it a few more times. Oh, and try not to bring the roof down on your heads in the process.
I think I can hear Strange grimacing through the radio.
Okay, let's have... I really like doing any damage I can to that guy. Yeah, the sniper I feel like is enemy number 1.
I can still smell him.
I didn't really think he was going to be able to do that, but no, I can't do the dodge here. Okay, cool. So that was actually awful. Okay, let's choose... I should have made him bleed first. Let's do make him bleed.
Should get the blood pumping.
I could have straight up killed him with a hero combo. Gosh darn it. Okay. Everybody has more than 58 hit points except for the regular guys. Let's shoot this guy.
Watch close.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I detest the fact that I can't hit that guy.
Who's next? Give the mother my regards in hell.
Okay, I feel like if I try to, like, shove this guy, it'll be... we won't push him far enough. I could have shoulder checked him into the barrel. Like, it's so many lost opportunities. So that's all I have for... sorry, that's all the card plays that I have. Oh, is this a Captain Marvel only thing? Doing like a big punch? I do kind of like the idea of killing that guy. So our hero wait, what? Right, I'm out of card plays. Right. Okay, but let's do this.
Watch this.
And that... Can't do that. Oh! Well, we got a 66% chance to just, like, kill this guy off the edge, so let's do it. Oh. Okay, is there anything I want to redraw? Not that. Fist of Radiance. Knockback on KO, draw a card. No, we're good. Okay, we're gonna end turn.
I'll handle it.
You're gonna regret that.
In my sights.
Now, does he still get to go invisible after doing that? He does.
If you're gonna hide, next time take a bath first.
Okay,
Hunter
if I
sure
can...
does get around. Are we sure they don't have a limbo portal too?
What I want to do is have Hunter over here so that we can shoulder check this guy into that guy and remove his, what's it called? His concealment. And I don't feel like I have a way to do that.
Let's do it. I'm not sure if it's ethical for people like us to beat up chumps like you.
Okay, here we go. This might make it so that this guy is vulnerable. Or visible. It does. Okay. So what we need now is to hit that guy with our hero combo, and we need one more point of heroism to do it.
Hail that. Stay close and follow my lead. Good effort.
Okay. We don't have enough heroism to do this. Let's redraw it. Guarding Strike. Well, I like Guarding Strike because it gives us block every turn. Let's do Make Him Bleed.
It's on. Exactly what I needed.
Okay, we don't need to do Stake Plus just yet. Yeah, let's get this guy bleeding, I think.
Don't.
The alternative was just kill the other guy, but it's so much wasted damage. Okay, is that... We're feeling good there? Okay, we can't do that anymore. Yeah, we're good for now.
Never surrender. Reinforcements inbound.
almost a shame Stark and the Doctor aren't here to see their little project in action. The Faithbreaker will finally purge Venom's foul corruption from the Sanctum and the city.
On KO, gain 1 counter. I don't know. Hold on. What I really want to do is get the card off of that guy. Boy, I feel like I've got a lot of very expensive ways to do that, given the fact that he's got 4 hit points. Let's do this.
Is that all?
I am impressed.
And now we're gonna purge the symbiote.
Despite all the advances of technology, the end of the day still comes down to me punching something.
Some things never get old, kiddo.
Heavy reinforcements are attacking. Defeat the Hydra Specialist to acquire another Purge Symbiote card. Be careful not to get overwhelmed. Well, that's why I was waiting here, because gaining 1 counter, taunting all these guys and gaining 1 counter feels potent right now. I feel like this is the most amount of guys that I can get, right? Really? Is it one or the other? There's no... Nope, that's got him. If it has binary... Gain 2 resist. Hold on. We want to go binary then, first. Now I'm going to have to line up that shot again. And then bring it on. Well, hold on, but is it worth doing bring it on if what I should do is, like, can I kill some of these guys? Or, like, really ruin them for a while? Yeah, we might want to do that. Symbiote Bind applies Bind. That's pretty good. It's not free. So, we can use Daywalker to apply 2 bleed to a bunch of these guys and straight up kill a couple of them. Yeah, let's do this instead. 1, 2 to get that guy bleeding. 3 and 4, because Blade's already taken some damage. And everybody else has some block.
It's over for you.
I think I can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
Okay. We'd probably shoulder check this guy and kill him. It's a little bit less damage we have to worry about. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, the fact that this guy's bleeding, I'm pretty sure the bleed goes right past his block, so that'll be nice. And I only get 1 shove per, like, match, right? Yeah. Let's spread everybody out. So that if these guys have some sort of heretofore unexplored the area effect attack, I don't have to worry about it. Oh, and actually, Captain Marvel, can you sure, let's do that.
Take this.
That feels like everything I've got, unless I want to redraw something, and I don't.
What's our contingency plan?
you learned your lesson.
Serve her with honor.
I love that bleed.
Time to test your worth.
It's too bad those gloves won't work for anyone else. We'd love to see Carol, Captain Marvel, knock those tendrils of Sakaar.
Aw, Blade. Such a sweet talker.
Indeed. For now, leave the Faithbreaker to me.
Okay, I like the idea. So this guy is going to do some return damage, but nonetheless, I do like the idea of doing stake. We're going to get a lot more health back, I think, for Blade, and remove his shock shield.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Okay, I've got one card play, but nothing that I can play right now. I don't want to give up Symbiote Bond because it takes an enemy right out of contention. Annihilation is super good, not just right now. Call to Action would give us 6 heroism to work with. I think that this is probably the best possible time to do that. Does she still have counter? Oh, she sure does. Okay, we've only got one dude left. Now, more guys are going to show up, but this guy's also bleeding profusely, so I feel pretty good about where we are right now. I don't want to redraw anything. Annihilation is going to ruin the next group of guys that come in. Why am I not ending the turn? There we go.
My research has finally paid off.
Lost my focus here.
Targeting systems active.
This is gonna get messy.
Just keep throwing warm bodies in there until you're exhausted. Try and focus on the symbiote, not the soldiers.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Okay, let's do Purge Symbiote. That'll be the second of our card plays. And hopefully if the reinforcements come in, we will use Annihilation on them. Okay. I have really bad news for Arm Beta. Get ready for this, guys.
I had hoped for a challenge.
I really like that move.
I know she's secretly a badass.
Okay, I'm out of card plays, but I do feel like we have an option to throw that guy into the thing. No, the only thing is that I don't want Hunter to get caught in it. So... Oh, I didn't see there were dudes over here. But still, like, let's get the symbiote bit, right? Like... Hold on, who is everybody attacking? Blade, Captain Marvel, and Captain Marvel. Whew. That's actually a tough one, because now I want to knock this guy into that guy and keep Captain Marvel in binary mode.
Don't make the same mistake twice.
Okay, I feel pretty good about where we are. Yeah, let's let it ride.
Position compromised. That should get you going.
Okay, I love this because it's going to give Captain Marvel some more block. Let me make absolutely sure that this guy, that we can get the card off this guy.
Now that was something.
Okay, Reaper. I don't know. I thought Reaper was a completely different. God, that was so dumb. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do symbiote. That was so dumb. Okay, that's fine. Now the trouble is that's our last card play, so I can't purge the symbiote on this turn. Is there anything else that we want to do this turn? No.
They're almost here. Hold position.
Okay, let's just purge the symbiote.
We have broken through.
Gonna sound like one of Blade's action movies right now, but go!
Get to the sanctum!
Mother,
You kept me waiting, child.
I am here now.
Yes. Alone. Always so alone.
Did I miss the party?
You are just in time.
I told you the door works now.
Sorry. First apocalypse excitement, I guess.
The little sorcerer returns home.
Can't say I like what you've done with the place, Demon Mother, or my friend. No matter. Already, the power of the Sanctum returns to me. Your days of plundering its secrets end today!
But that was never the plan. Now.
Yes, Mother.
Not while there's still a chance to seal that breach and save the Sanctum!
Stop the Hydra Mystics from summoning Lilith. Attack defending enemies to break the protection on the Mystics. Damaging a Mystic will disrupt their connection to the summoning ritual. The summoning portal will collapse when all Mystics have been interrupted.
Forever in service.
We are immovable. Mother, protect us.
So I feel like the play is to get rid of the shields as quickly as possible. Like, don't worry about the third Mystic who's not protected. Get those shields down so we can disrupt all of them at the same time.
Banner's infernal device has torn through the wards themselves. If we are to have any chance of stopping Lilith, we must interrupt her Mystic's ritual and seal that breach.
Okay, actually, hold on. We have a symbiote bind. If we use that, we can take one of the shield guys out of contention immediately. So, it's a lot of guys attacking Spider-Man. I don't want to give up Guarding Strike. Quick Slash doesn't currently have... Oh, it does have knockback. Hold on. So we could... The only thing about Quick Slash is that it also applies a vulnerable. So I'd love to hit this guy with it so that we make him a lot easier to take down. But once we do that, I mean, that's a lot of damage coming in from all these dudes. Like, a lot. Oh, and we're on a time limit of 4 turns. I didn't see that before. Okay, so let's... Okay, let's think this through. If I quick slash, I'll apply vulnerable. That allows us to do double damage. After that, I could do last sight to... Oh, after that, I could do obsidian collar and then last sight. Let's do that. We're not going to get the knockback, but we do get the vulnerable.
It is all coming back to me.
Now obsidian collar.
Welcome assistance.
And now we hit this guy really quite hard.
You had your chance to escape.
That's the spirit.
Now, I do still have one additional card play. If I tie this guy down now, we don't have any other follow-ups, so we want to save that. Guarding strike. No one's really attacking. One person's attacking Hunter. So I think that we'll probably want to do Fortify. And 104 block. I think so, yeah.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Now, Doctor Strange, can you throw that guy into that guy for me? That's going to take out a lot of our Spider-Man related damage.
The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change.
Yeah, I don't get to do anything cool with this right now. We could use Spider-Man to throw this... Oh, that guy's out of range. This guy's not. Hold on, we can do this.
Looks like it's up to me.
Okay. That thinned the herd a lot. So what do we have? We have Doctor Strange. This guy's going to get countered to death. And we don't really know what the 2 shield guys are going to do, but that's fine. I feel like we're going to be okay.
They call forth something from the depths.
Never surrender!
Oh, they called forth Charlie's.
They have not changed their plans.
The Shadowhounds fight as a pack, every one of them targeting the same hero. If you taunt a Shadowhound, you will taunt all the other Shadowhounds as well. Shadowhounds.
Do not show the servants of Lilith any mercy.
Okay,
My
so
blade certainly will not.
I need to tie this guy down and then do something that damages all 3 of them at the same time. And I don't appear to have that ability right now. We can hero combo this guy to remove his shield. I do like that. That releases us from having to use the, Can we kill one of the Mystics? No. Spider Sense draws 2 Spider-Man cards, gains 1 fast and 1 resist. If we get any of Spider-Man's chain strikes, then we can disrupt the ritual right away. Let's do it.
Oh, this should be good. Nice. Let's do this.
Perfect. Okay, so if I'm right, if I understand the rules here, injure all mystics to stop the summoning. We tie down this guy with symbiote bind. The protection's lost.
Awesome.
And now, Chain Strike Plus on... Shit. That doesn't hit all of them. it only chains if the target's going to be KO'd. Hold on, we're not. I've only got one card play left. We can kill the dogs. We can stop them cold. Okay. I really want to start the next turn with 4 card plays, but I don't want these dogs to attack. Okay. New plan. Let's throw this dog. Let's throw this dog into that explosive. Wait, tell me that didn't hit Spider-Man too.
Ooh, that really looked like it hurt.
No, okay. I was gonna say.
No mercy.
The dude has webs. He could have done that at range. Okay, this Mystic also took damage. That's new information. Do I have any options to hit 2 Mystics? I don't think so. Let's... Oh, if I redraw this, we only get +1 heroism when we play it. Nearby enemies take 23 damage. Define nearby. Oh, this will do it. Hold on, this will do it. This affects both of them. Yes? Yes. Okay, let's do it.
Coming at you.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Their mystics fall before us.
Okay. Defeat all enemies. That was great. We've already used our tackle, right? We did. I can move over here and kick this couch. And this time it's an actual couch for a change. This guy's gonna... Oh, wait. This guy's gonna go boom, and I don't want Hunter to be there. Hunter, you come kick the couch. I feel like if we go there, we might be able to, like, kick the dog into the Mystic.
You waste precious time.
Not quite. Okay, then maybe we can kick the couch into both of them.
They are repositioning.
Oh, well, no, I don't want to free him from his binds. Right there. Yes.
Your time has come.
If we'd hit the shield guy, he would have been freed from his binds, and instead now he has to spend his turn getting free from his binds. Also, hey, Doc. Let me just make sure that he doesn't, like, walk into the... Yeah. It's a crate to the face. Okay. I feel like that's everything we can do for this turn. Except for redraws. Do I want to redraw anything? I don't... Oh, I want to redraw this to get +1 heroism, I think. Okay, I thought I was going to add +1 heroism to the card, not actually redraw it, since that's how the other redraws work. That's everything. We're not going to be able to replay 2 Agamotto's Gaze. Let's redraw this. I do want to have 1. Okay, I feel good about this hand.
We will never forsake her.
I know I'm new to this old prophecy game, Doc, but
I honestly don't know why
this
none
is
of them
good, is
attacked.
No, Peter, it is not. Perhaps you and the hunter should retreat to a safe distance while I rectify the situation. I will be...
What? 2 steps behind us? I've seen too many movies to fall for that one. I'm staying.
As am I.
Wild Strike. Okay, well, one guy here is attacking Hunter, so why don't we end the Wild Strike right now?
You are lucky to still be breathing.
So I'm a little bit concerned that this person appears to be standing and yet is not targetable. I don't know what that means.
A moment of preparation. It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
We might interrogate. Chain Strike isn't doing anything for us right now. The hero combo will do something for us. Yeah, let's get rid of this shield so he can't, like, stun us on his play.
They won't know what hit him.
Well executed.
Now, Agamotto's Gaze is the next most likely thing I'm going to do, since that's going to redraw those attacks and give them some more damage. However, if I can find some way to make use of this to... Yeah, no. Let's do Agamotto's Gaze.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, and I do have 2 redraws. Let's hold on what we've got for right now, except possibly for... Oops. Yeah, I feel like there's always time to kick these guys into one another.
Even the mother of demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
Jeez!
Her children will join us soon.
I don't know what that means.
Respond. Anyone. Damn this interference. Not getting through.
The mystical barrier that separates the realms is collapsing. Some technical difficulties are to be expected. I don't know if you can still hear me, Sarah, but if something should happen, please tell Tony not to touch my stuff.
Okay, so this is enhanced. Boy, I'd really like to knock somebody out, but since that doesn't seem to be possible right now... Let's ask her.
This will
I feel like I've seen a ninja somewhere using that same move.
I'd love to throw her into the exploding barrel. Chain Strike again doesn't do anything for us. Chain Strike is so good when you have a bunch of like just menial enemies. Let's redraw Chain Strike, I think, at this point. Oh, nice. We get the other axe. Enhanced with 4 heroism. Is there any way for us to get to 4 heroism today? There is if we play Winds of Watum twice. Okay, let's have, or maybe in other news, what we'll do is make use of this launching point. Okay. Gosh, it doesn't do very much, does it? It does more damage if we knock him into Spider-Man, I guess.
Watch and learn. I haven't felt this good in years.
Okay, and now we can do, if we can get 2 more, then we can enhance it, but to be quite honest, I feel like I'm good with just
By the will of the old dog.
Actually, we'll get this refund because that's a quick attack.
Our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith.
Weak, yeah. I've got 3 out of 4 to double the damage on this. Gain 1 vulnerable. Well, allegedly this person's attacking Spider-Man, so this should be a fairly... Oh, and then we're gonna knock her out anyway.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Was that truly your best?
I hope that guy standing there isn't bugged out. If it's just a graphical thing, I don't care, but if we defeat this last Mystic and... Oh! Hold on, we might be able to do it right here and now.
Well done, my friends.
We kind of messed up your house, though.
Doc, come on! We have to go!
Leave if you must! I can hold it!
Like hell you can! Not good, right?
No. No, it is not.
They're just not going to make me feel bad about the... Oh, what a cool cover! And it... Oh, you can edit it. I'm not going to edit it. That's great with Lilith in the background. I like that.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. That really, really sucked.
Try adding a few dozen more reallys.
I'm in shock. I didn't expect to lose the Sanctum.
Oh, you didn't expect to lose the Sanctum? That was my whole life. Ripped open and decimated before my eyes.
We need to have a serious conversation about Lilith. She's much stronger than we anticipated.
We did everything we could, and it still wasn't enough.
Lilith is a pain, for sure. But right now, she's hiding behind our boy Bruce. And if he's giving her IT advice, then that's a problem I can do something about.
I failed. How else can I describe it? I failed not just my teammates, but the world.
That's right. You did fail. All of you.
Oh, hey, don't sugarcoat it or anything.
But that doesn't mean you lost. And that is an important distinction. This war is far from over. And tomorrow we will rise again. And fight again.
I'm too tired for a hoorah, but the sentiment is there.
I appreciate the inspirational words. We all need it.
I'm sure. Now rest, get some sleep. All of you. The battle will wait until morning.
Okay, and that is a perfect place to call it for this episode. So, just in case, as I've learned to do, I'm going to put it into our other sort of like backup save, just in case anything weird happens, and we're going to call it there. I'm very glad that we got a chance to proceed with the story. When I talk about wanting to proceed with the story, it's not because I'm not enjoying the game. I want to like get to the end. It is because, and I talked about this in a few earlier episodes, I want to make sure that this game doesn't languish, that it's just like doing randomly generated missions forever to level the guys up, and then you sort of get tired of playing it. And putting the story context to the events helps to provide the motivation for like what's going to happen next. And I'm really enjoying the story and stuff. The technical issues continue to just be befuddling. I feel like we did have a couple episodes where there were actually no problems at all, and then we are getting that now, so who knows. But if it's just a quick restart that takes like a minute every once in a while, not that big of a deal. And otherwise we get to change out of that suit now, so that'll be something to look forward to. Okay, let's exit out to the main menu, and we're gonna find somebody fun to raid, probably Chivalry, because I suspect that he is streaming right now, and we will see you guys over the weekend for the next episode of Marvel's Midnight Suns. Also, the title screen has changed. This is different colors than we had before. Interesting. I love it when games do that. Anyway, we will see you again for the next episode, and until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.